Eisenhower Lumber at 903 Gulf Street in Lamar. And now, with all the action of Lamar Tiger football, here's Kevin Bowl and Eric England.
Welcome, Tiger fans. We are live from Burl Fowl Stadium in Monett, Missouri. And I tell you what, Eric, it's a beautiful night for a football game.
You can't ask for a better night for football.
You are listening to the Eisenhower pregame show. For all of your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need, go visit them for your home or business on Gulf Street in Lamar. So your Tigers are coming in with a record of 2-0 against the Monett Cubs, who are coming in with a record of 0-2. With the Tigers taking care of business in Logan Rogersville last week in a game that was pretty scrappy, to say the least, if you saw that one. And the Cubs had a rough one over at Mount Vernon with a final score of 42-7. Your video sponsors tonight that bring all this available are McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Jeffrey's Plumbing, Gabriel Roofing, and Washburn Company. So we appreciate their sponsorship that brings us to you live every week. Here in a couple minutes, we're going to have the coach's interview that's done by the radio station, and then another interview that we've done personally with Coach Bishore during the week. But Eric, for a quick minute, let's talk about some of the keys to the game for tonight.
The keys of the game is sponsored by American Family Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Eric Hughes to get your next quote. Tonight, Kevin, the keys of the game offensively, we need to start fast. We need to be able to maintain our blocks. And then also we need to control the tempo and the momentum of the game. Defensively, we must do our assignment. With the way that Monett runs the ball, we just need to make sure each person is doing their assignment, taking care of their keys, and then don't allow the big play. Then the last one is create turnovers. They're going to probably run the ball quite a bit, and it'd be nice to put our helmet on some balls and get some fumbles tonight. And then from last week, we need to clean up our penalties and don't turn the ball over. And then always win the special team battles again this week. Last week, we did a marvelous job on our special teams, and that was a big key to the game. And then the last one, which we already know is going to happen, is it's going to be a physical game, and we need to play physical.
Yep, and the Tigers are going to have a different quarterback under center this week. Alex Wilkerson was injured last week. Doesn't look like it was too bad, but bad enough that he's not going to be taking the sap seat this evening. Do you have any insight on that?
Yeah, Alex isn't going to play tonight. I went and checked up on him this week, and he has an ankle injury. Trent Torbeck is, from what we know at the present time, will be the starting quarterback.
So we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to have the coach's interview that was done by the radio station. So again, 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with Coach Bishore. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store.
Your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We're visiting with Jared Bishore. The Lamar Tigers improved to 2-0 last week with a good win over Logan Rogersville. And you told us on this show, Coach, you thought they were improved. You came away with a good win on a long road trip, 34-14. Looking back, how do you feel like you played?
You know, when we got done with the ball game, I wasn't super excited. I thought we made some mistakes early offensively. Really thought we missed some opportunities, but and finished strong in the second half. But, as I look back, you take away just a couple of our drivers, and our kids really played hard and physical, and we matched their intensity, matched their physicality, and ended up just, kind of wearing them out, which is, that's what we try to do at Lamar is we're trying to win in the fourth and the second half and wear guys out. I really thought we did that. So looking back, I felt a lot better about the game than, initially leaving the field. And I told our kids that, I thought that they did a great job of kind of, rebounding together and staying together, not letting a little adversity hurt them, and finished the game really strong. Defensively and special teams-wise, it was a great showing for us. Played really clean and physical on the defensive end, and, didn't give up any points. The only points they got was, in the first half was a mistake by our offense, throwing a pick six, and then the late touchdown they had on some of our young kids. So I'm very pleased overall with how it came. We just got to clean some things up and clean up some mistakes. But you really love to see our kids overcome adversity. That's when you got a team that's can do some things, is when they overcome the challenges that good teams they pose. So this is good stuff.
Well, this week you travel to Monett, of course, a league opponent, and they've been up and down over there. They started out 0-2. They are in Class 4, but it seems like not too long ago they were winning a state title in Class 3. Of course, a road trip to go over and face the Cubs. What do we know on Monett?
So Monett is, they're switched up a little bit of their mentality. They got a new coach from last year, or not from last year. Last year was his first year. Coach Ethan Lewis was coming in and, bringing a different brand of football, some flex bone stuff, or, heavy run, not near as much pass as what they had done in the previous coaching regime. And so, it was a growing curve for them last year. And I think this year you can tell that those kids are playing a little more confident. They're playing with some great effort and, doing some good things. The biggest thing for us is we're going to have to understand that, they're going to get theirs. There's going to be plays where, they just win, and our guys have to rebound from that and understand that if we stick to our game plan, if we stick to our fundamentals, that, good things will happen. We're just going to have to be patient and play extremely physical to kind of overcome the problems that they pose for us. And that's on both sides of the ball. On defense, we're going to have to make sure our run fits are great, that our motion adjustments are great, and because against a flex bone offense, it only takes one guy messing up, and it's probably a touchdown. One guy out of his gap, and it's probably a touchdown. So it's all about the details this week, and sticking to our fundamentals, and letting that kind of carry us home.
We talk every week about how physical the Big 8 is, but we're talking about a team that hasn't won a game in week 3, and you mentioned physical 3 times within about 15 seconds. That really kind of sums up any year in the Big 8, isn't it? No matter if a team's 2-0, 0-2, what classification they are, they're going to come and try to be physical and hit you in the mouth.
Yeah, that's our brand of football, especially over here Southwest Missouri. It's in the Big 8. I mean, that's how the top guys, play. There's I don't know if there's ever been a top dog or a guy or a team in the upper half of the conference that isn't a predominantly physical team. They play a physical brand of football. They may do it in different ways, but just because you're a spread team doesn't mean you're not physical. And, our conference has shown that over the years, that it's a tough brand of football. And if you want to win, you better be the toughest team and most physical team on the field. That's probably going to be the key to success every week in our conference.
Coach, how do you feel like the offense is clicking after 2 weeks? 68 points in week 1, 34 points last week. Obviously, your defense is playing very well as well, but speak on your offense and how well it's clicking.
We're doing some good stuff. I think we're still growing. We're still trying to figure some things out, trying to get playmakers the ball, find ways to get the ball in their hands and, cleaning up our blocking schemes. Early in the year, we always have growing pains with our guys, and that's, all the way from state championship teams to any given year. That's how it works. And so I think we're growing. I think last week was a great step in the right direction for us as far as, facing some really talented defenders on the edge and, sit and run gaps. Logan Rogersville really kind of posed us some issues just because they had some really big, strong athletes that were, physical. So trying to get guys like that blocked up, trying to take advantage of those types of defenses is a challenge, but our kids grew. They stepped up to the challenge and found a way to win, kind of going away. So I feel good about where we're going, not satisfied with where we're at, and I don't think our kids are satisfied where they're at either. So we just got to keep grinding. We have to keep getting better each and every week. And if we can do that, we'll be where we want to be, by the end of it. So.
Coach, how's the injury report? You talked about some physical rough games. You get after it pretty good in practice as well as those JV nights. Everything looking good so far?
Well, I mean, you got your bumps and bruises, and you don't come away from those games without it. The biggest thing I was proud of after Friday night was, they had a lot of guys cramping up, kind of, getting banged up, and our guys were, fighting through that. I think we only had one guy that we had to take off the field. Everyone else was, fighting through, making sure they took care of their body during the week and able to finish in the fourth quarter. And that's something we really hound on with our guys, taking proper nutrition, proper hydration, all that good stuff. So, after coming out of a game like that, I feel like we're sitting in a good spot, and this week's going to really open up some opportunities for some other players to step up and make sure that we have great depth. So I'm looking forward to it, and we're trying to make sure that we stay healthy and get healthier by week.
You talk about that depth, and I think that depth, that key word, is very important. And I think a lot of that is built through the sub-varsity games and obviously practices. And we've spoken on this show for several years about this, those deep runs into the playoffs that really help develop those freshmen and sophomore. And I know from years ago when you were playing, we'd have Coach Bailey on this show, and he talked about that, how we're coaching these younger players up, getting them ready. It's much more than junior seniors. We have to get these freshmen ready, and that's been the most important thing with Lamar is you guys don't really rebuild over there. You reload. How important is that practice?
It's extremely important. One of our coaches told me one time, he goes, you do realize that we're playing 5.5 years of football in 4 years with these kids, when you factor in the playoff games and all of that. And it's like, well, yeah. So if you get a kid all these extra reps every single year, they're going to get better. They're going to perfect their craft. And so that is a big point of emphasis for us. We take a lot of pride in our sub-varsity football games. You'll see if you come to Monday night at Lamar, we got varsity coaches that just got done practice, heading over to the field, coaching up on the sideline. Really checking in. If they're on a away game, we're checking in with the coaches, saying, hey, who shined out tonight? What are the things we got to work on? How did it go? And that's really important when it comes to reloading and not rebuilding. So it's been done for a long time. Started with Coach Bailey, and we've been able to kind of continue that mentality. So it's the key. I mean, it really is. I think a lot of teams that have, their spotty success, it's probably because they're not investing in their young kids. They're they're investing into the varsity players right then and there to try to win a few ball games in one season. But if you want to have long-term success, you got to invest in your young kids.
Your second biggest investment is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse they get. Baldwin Auto Repair.
Applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why four-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-68.
And we're going to go over the Rough Country Antiques field condition report. Once again, we are playing on a turf field. On our way up here, Eric and I were discussing, we think this was probably one of the first fields in the Big 8 that did transition to turf. So I can tell you the plastic's green, the lines are straight, and it's purple and yellow out there. So there's your field conditions report. Other than that, the weather is getting cooler, so the field should be nice. We shouldn't have as many issues with the heat on the field as we've had the past few weeks.
No, definitely not as hot tonight, but conditioning still will play a part in this. And we saw last week that our conditioning was good, and the week before that. So I have confidence. We do a great job with our kids with nutrition, and Dave does a great job of making sure our kids stay hydrated.
Yep. And as always, we're going to keep our eyes on the Big 8, other games that are happening throughout the conference. So the past 2 weeks were the crossover games. Now we're getting to the meat of the schedule where we're focused now on the Big 8 West. But across the whole league, Marshfield's at Hollister, Reed Springs at Springfield Catholic, Cassville's at Seneca, Aurora at Mount Vernon, Nevada at East Newton, Rogersville at Mack County. Yesterday, Eric and I sat down and had a conversation with Coach Bishore about some different aspects of the program. So we're going to take a quick minute and listen to what he has to say about what was going on this week. All right, thanks for meeting with us again, Coach. I actually have Eric sitting here beside me. He's going to listen into our conversation. But week 2 wrapped up in Logan Rogersville with a win. A gritty win, and now we're in week 3 looking forward to going down to Monett. So, last week you had shared a word of the week. I do think that this is an interesting topic just to give a different insight into the team. So what was the word that you gave the players to look at this week?
So this week's word of the week was serve. And so like I said last week, we give them a word, kind of as a theme of the week. I introduced it on Tuesday when we have the whole team there, and then Wednesday we have one of our coaches share on the topic. And serve was the word this week, and Coach Bailey. We had the pleasure of getting to listen to Coach Bailey speak on the topic, and I thought it went really well. Our kids, we try to instill into our kids a servanthood mentality within the program. Young guys serve the old guys, and you serve so that when you're an old guy, the young guys will serve for you, and then also to our older guys, we talk about servant leadership, where you are serving others as a leader, so that you have influence over them, so that you help them, and then also that you are also not being selfish. And so you kind of lead by example in that sense. And that's essentially what Coach Bailey discussed yesterday. And it's a great talk, and I really hope our kids kind of took it to heart. And as a football team, if you can have a team full of servant leaders or guys willing to serve each other, and kind of sacrifice themselves or sacrifice their egos to serve each other, that's when good things really start to happen.
that kind of leads into one of the other questions I already had for you this week, so we're going to jump to that. So I noticed a lot of the players that were at the youth football this weekend, that game was in Lamar, and a lot of them that I noticed don't necessarily even have siblings on those teams. So give me your thoughts as a former youth player, high school player, college player, and now coaching the Lamar program of how that feeds into our success.
Yeah, no, I think it's really important for those older guys to show the young guys, those youth players, showing up to their games, being involved in them. They look up to them. I tell those guys all the time, there's a dozen little kids that think that you're God's gift to football, and they pretend to be you when they're, when they're on the football field. They're emulating you and what you do. That was me when I was a youngster, and I know that, having a little brother that came up through the program and watching these young guys, how they looked up to varsity football players at Lamar during our run and still during this time, it's really cool to see. And so I think there's a responsibility to these guys on our team to give back to the program, to ensure that those young guys are, they're recognized, they're seen, and then it also gives excitement to them when they become, those types of players at the high school, junior high level, and it just kind of builds. Football's an exciting sport. Football's a fun sport. It needs to continue to be something that we enjoy doing. Do we enjoy going to practice in the summer and lifting at 5 o'clock in the morning? No, but you do that because you enjoy playing the game, you enjoy competing, you enjoy putting the time in with your brothers and being a part of our program. And I think that's important for to build up as kids coming through. You don't want them to burn out when they're younger. You don't want them to burn out when they're older, but you got to make sure that you have high expectations. And I think our kids do a great job of, like you said, giving back to the young kids, showing up, showing out for those guys, going and giving them high fives and, cheering them on when they have success. That's a big deal because it shows that those young kids are being seen.
Yeah. And lastly, before we let you go, going down to Monett, that's a proud program. It's always a good atmosphere down at that stadium. We had a few players banged up last week. Is there going to be any change to the game plan going into week 3?
The game plans, stay pretty consistent. We like to change things here and there, obviously based on what we've seen. The key is that we're going to play Lamar Tiger football. We're going to be physical. We're going to run the ball. We're going to take advantage of what we see. We're going to try to execute our responsibilities and not worry about the opponent. We're going to worry about what we're doing and try to do it to the best of our ability. To me, that is the key to success. You start getting wrapped up in what the other team's doing. That's when you start to kind of, things start to unravel a little bit. So, we're coming off of a gritty, hostile win in Logan Rogersville a little bit, definitely some adversity was hitting. We got really working to just get back to our base fundamentals offensively and doing what we do, which is, be physical and be disciplined. So that's never going to change, no matter who's on the field or who's off the field.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for spending some time with us, and we look forward to talking to you after the game here later tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kevin.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why the 4-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community.
And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome, Tiger fans. We are back. We are watching the captains take the middle of the field, and they're going through the coin toss right now. And here in just a minute, we will find out who will be receiving the ball. The coin's up in the air, and let's see what we find out. So it looks like Monett won the toss and deferred. So your Tigers are going to start with the football this evening. Once again, I want to thank our video sponsors, McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Gabriel Roofing, Washburn Company, and Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Kevin, I'd like to also give a shout-out to Eric Hughes for always doing the keys of the game. He's always been a great sponsor for us. So,
yes, sir.
American Family Insurance for all your needs. See Eric Hughes.
You've been listening to the pregame show brought to you by Eisenhower Lumber for all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business. Visit them on Gulf Street in Lamar. So just a few more seconds to tick off the clock here. We're about 1 minute from game time, and we will have kickoff. So we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with Tiger Football. You're listening to 101.7 The Vault.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See Hayspier.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
To Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
All right, Tiger fans, we are waiting for Monett special teams to get on the field. They're going to be kicking off to your Tigers. Tigers are in their away whites and the Black Cats as always. Tigers do have two deep with Aiden Sheep and Eli Googie. Cubs will be kicking off from their 40-yard line. Got the ball teed up, and we are about to kick off week 3.
All right, Cub fans, on your feet, and let's make some noise.
Here's the kick. The ball is up. Head towards Aiden Sheet. He's going to receive the ball around the 6-yard line. He's up to the 10, past the 15, the 20, 25. And that's where he's going to be brought down as maybe the 25, 26-yard line. That's where Lamar will set up shop.
Tackled on the play by number 21, Riley Ray.
So once again, Lamar's going to have a little bit of a revamped offense this week. Different quarterback under center. But I'm sure Trent is up to the task.
Nice return there by Aiden for 20 yards.
Ball officially placed at the 26-yard line. First down and 10.
So it is 1st and 10 from the 26. Your Tigers have one split out wide to the two wide to the left, one to the right. Quarterback in shotgun. Here's the snap. It's a handoff up to the right side. Logan Kish has the ball. He's trying to break some tackles, but he's going to be brought down for a loss at around the 17-yard line. Monett's defenders were in there pretty quick on that one. They had that play read and snuffed out. So it's officially a loss of 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. This time Lamar sitting 2 to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a pass play. I think there was a penalty flag there. Yep, I see some yellow. I'm guessing a false start from what it looked like. It looked like we flinched. And it is a false start. That's going to back up the Tigers 5 more yards.
5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Monett's going to be bringing their linebackers all night, so we'll have to be able to pick them up on the blitz.
So that's going to bring 2nd and 17 for your Tigers.
We need to clean up the penalty bug from last week. Not a good start.
This time one split wide on each side. Everybody else bunched up towards the formation. Here's a snap. It's going to be a handoff around the left side. He's at the 20. Breaks the tackle. He's at the 20, 25. He's going to be brought down just short of the 30. Let's see where they mark this.
Tackled on the play by number 32, Parker Doss. Bring up.
So a good gain right there. Get a lot of those yards back from the penalty and the backwards play on first down. It's going to be 3rd and 8. The ball's going to be spotted at about the 28-yard line.
Nice run by Carson for 9 yards.
So the Tigers have 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Another pass play. Passes away. It's caught. Caught by Ian Googie. It's going to be short of a first down. The defenders were on him right when he caught the ball.
To number 8, Googie. Number 26, Heaton Carr on the stop.
So that's going to bring on the Tigers special teams.
Down. Number 3, Chase Query. To punt and punt formation for the Tigers. Evan Whitby back for the Cubs.
I'm just going to reload I'm going to close it out and put it back on.
It's a fake. Tigers keep the ball. They run up the left side. They're going to have the first down and then some. Shades of what we saw last night if you were watching that Chiefs game. Have the ball deep on your own side, take the fake punt, and get the first down.
There's enough for Lamar first down.
It's good. It's plugged in all the way.
Good for 8 yards and a first down. That was awesome, Kevin.
So that is your first Stevens Automotive first down of the evening. Tigers keep the drive going like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling. This time the Tigers have 3 spread out to the left side, quarterback in shotgun. Going to be motion to
we just restarted
It's going to be good for about 6 yards.
Anderson and Messer in on the stop for the Cubs.
Looks like they're giving him 6 yards on that.
So it's going to bring 2nd down and 4. The ball is spotted around the 46-yard line.
That's a good way to slow those linebackers down from blitzing every play.
So your Tigers have 2 spread to the left. It's a quick pitch pass out to the left side. The play was there, but the ball is just a little too far out in front of Aiden Sheet.
I like the play call.
Yep.
We had one-on-one out there, and we catch the ball. We get the stock block, and Aiden's got some speed. He could be off to the races.
Just a tick off. Yep. Yeah. Just a little off. Might see that one come back later in the game.
I like them having Trent throw here early in the game, though. That's a good sign, letting him to throw the ball.
So your Tigers got 1 to the left, 1 to the right, quarterback and shotgun once again. Going to be 2nd down and about 4. Motion to the left side. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to have the first down. He's across the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. Still going, picking up a few more yards. He's going to be brought down around the 36, it looks like.
Adam Klusman on a really nice run.
So that's going to be another Stevens Automotive first down. Looks like they bring it to the 38s where he went out of bounds. Your Tigers are starting to get him at a pretty good clip right now.
That was good for 16 yards.
So this time we have Sheet split out to the right, Ian Googie to the left. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's looking for some blocks. Not much there. It looks like it's going to be no gain on the play.
Stopped by Reed and Soriano for the Cubs.
So no gain. That's going to bring 2nd down and 10 for your Tigers.
Trent's just got a bulldoze on that. He's trying to wait for a hole, and there wasn't a hole. He just got to go forward and get what he can get. He was kind of chopping his feet back there. He just needs to go forward and get what he can get.
So Tigers have 2 split out to the left this time.
I like to throw a 51-yard line.
Here's a snap, motion to the right. Again, it's a quarterback keeper up the middle. This time he's got some yards, breaks through. He's got his first down.
There you go. That's the way to run.
Looks like it's going to be a 10-yard run. That time he didn't hesitate. He just shot right up through there and a quick 10 yards for a first down.
He must have been listening to me.
Tackle by Soriano. It is enough for Lamar, first down. Ball on the 27.
So the ball's going to be spotted at the 27-yard line.
That's good for 11 yards. Kyler Nance came in the game for us at tight end. We got heavy set to the right.
There's a snap. Quarterback keeper once again up the middle. Plenty of yards there. But that last little burst got him the rest of the way home.
First down, first and 10 on the Monett 17-yard line.
It is another first down. Ball spotted at the 17.
Another good 11-yard run by Trent. We had some great blocking on that play, Kevin.
I agree. This time we got Aiden Sheet spread out to the left. Everybody else is bunched up within the formation with the quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. It's a handoff to the right.
Counter.
And then a counter play.
Good job, Carson.
It's real close. That's either he's got 9 yards at least, maybe 10. We'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like a 9-yard gain. So it's going to bring down 2nd and 1. Pretty slick couple of handoffs inside there for that play.
We're still on our heavy set. Kyler Nance is in there.
One receiver set out to the left. Handoff to the left side.
Oh, we didn't pick up the linebacker.
Yep, linebacker shot right through there. Googie was brought down in the backfield for a 1 or 2 yard loss.
That was Eli Googie, by the way.
Yep. So it looks like it could be about a 3-yard loss.
Bring up 3rd down and 5.
Maybe 4, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Ball set around the 11-yard line. Tigers have one split to the left, one to the right. Here's our snap, quarterback keeper up the middle again. Linebacker brings him down just past the line of scrimmage. Looks like it's going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 4th and a short.
4th down and 1.
4th and 1. Your Tigers are bringing in an even heavier set. They're going to go with some power football right here. I like the play call. Whether if you get it, it's great. If not, you have the opponent already pinned pretty deep right there.
Yes.
Looks like Logan Kish is going to get the direct snap up the middle. He goes. He's going to have the first down and then some. I like that play call.
Who had the previous carry?
I'm not 100% sure on that. If that was, already forgot. Short memory. So this time, again, a heavy set. Kish is still in at quarterback playing the Wildcat position. There's some early movement. Tigers are pointing at the Cubs. Let's see what the refs have to say. It is encroachment on the Cubs, which is going to bring half the distance to the goal, get the Tigers a little bit closer.
Trey, did you see who had that previous carry before Logan got the first down?
So once again in the heavy set with Kish in the backfield. Now the heavy set moves from the right side to the left side. Here's the snap. Kish goes to the left.
He's in.
He's in. Plenty of blocking right there. That's a touchdown for your Tigers by Logan Kish.
Nice 3-yard touchdown run.
And your touchdown sponsor is Gearheads Garage, full auto repair from the rear end to the front and everything in between. Visit them at 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar. So the Tigers are setting up for the extra point.
Juarez to attempt the PAT.
He's stepping it off. Looking down at the holder. Here's the snap. Kick is up.
It's good.
And it's good. So your Tigers lead 7-0. We are going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine-in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Your Lamar Tigers took the opening kickoff, took a lot of time off the clock in the process, and scored, got the extra point. They lead 7-0 with 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Chase Query to kick off.
I think we need to mention that our extra point sponsor.
Yes, Carthage Ag Service, your local Asgrow and Decob dealer. And also our kickoff sponsor tonight is LBT, Lamar Bank and Trust.
The kick is away. It is caught around the 10-yard line. He's up to the 15, the 20, and that's where he's going to be brought down by a group of Tigers around the 24-yard line.
Down at 10, ball on the 24-yard line. Tackled by number 50, Chad.
So here comes your Tigers defense. The past two games they played very stout defense. Haven't been giving up a lot. Let's see what they can do tonight versus these Monett Cubs. And it looks like it's going to be a water break from the referees. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision also does basic to extreme repairs on your everyday driver. If you've had a fender bender or a major crash, Beardy's can put it back just like it was. They work with your insurance too to make sure everything's taken care of. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's Beardies, custom with a K and collision.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. The Cubs just had their first snap of the evening, and your Tigers stopped them at the line of scrimmage. Looks like it's going to be no gain on the play and brings second down and 10.
They're going to give him one, actually, Kevin.
A very short one. So let's call it 2nd and 9. Monett's got two left, and the running back is set up shop next to the quarterback in the backfield, who's in shotgun. Motion to the right side. It's going to be a handoff to the running back up the middle. He breaks a couple of tackles. It's going to be short of the first down, but still good game for them. I believe it might be about a yard short of the line to gain. Oh, they said he got it. He said he got it. That's going to be a first down for the Cubs.
First down.
We're right where we needed to be. We just have to tackle.
So same formation for the Cubs. Motion to the right again. Handoff up the middle.
Same play.
Same play. Exact same play. This time he's brought down by the linebacking core for about a 6-yard gain.
Nance in on the stop for the Tigers.
So that's going to bring second down and 4. Monett does have a big old running back there.
Yeah, you better hit him at the ankles like we did the kid from Logan's Rogersville.
So this time the Cubs have one split to the left and the right. Running back still in the backfield. It's a handoff to the right side. Tigers swallow that one up pretty quick. That's going to be no gain on that play.
Tackled by number 69, Dylan.
So that's going to bring 3rd down and 4 for the Monett Cubs.
That'll bring up 3rd down. Long 4, short 5.
Monett breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back is next to the quarterback in the backfield in shotgun. Motion to the left. It's a handoff. Nope, yep, to the left side. Again, there's a couple broken tackles. He's going to be brought down. It's really close. We'll see where the refs spot this ball.
Gain of 4 will bring up 4th down.
They're not even going to measure it. They're going to say first down.
First down. First down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cubs at the 44-yard line. So with 1:27 left in the first, your Tigers still lead 7-0, but Monett's been marching down their side of the field so far. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper runs into his own players in the backfield, breaks a couple tackles, gets some positive yards. He's going to end up with about a 3-yard gain, maybe 4.
Had him for a loss, and once again we didn't wrap up and get him down. Great job getting to the spot, but we got to wrap up. 50 seconds left in the quarter. We're up 7-0.
So that's going to bring about 2nd and 6. Ball spotted between the 47 and 48-yard line. I've yet to find that 57-yard line on a field.
I'm telling you what, why'd they take it off there?
Here's the snap for the Cubs. Quarterback keeps the ball running up the right side. He's met by a gang of Tigers. He's going to get about 1 yard on that play, and it's going to bring 3rd down.
Dylan in on the stop for the Tigers. That should be the last play of the quarter.
Trace did a nice job squeezing that and getting in on the tackle.
So just a few seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if the Cubs decide to snap the ball. They'd have to get up there in a hurry if they do. 2, 1, and that's going to bring the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at GabrielRoofing.com.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffrey's today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We're about to start the second quarter. It's kind of an odd feeling to see the first quarter end in 19 minutes the past couple of weeks, especially week 1 took 45 minutes. So that one flew by.
Be waiting for the Mother Tuckers hit of the game.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, motion to the right-hand side. Quarterback's hand, nope, keeps the ball. Now he pitches it. Tigers are right there. He's going to be brought down around maybe a yard short of line of scrimmage. Your Tigers wrap him up, and I believe the Cubs are going to be punting the ball. So that's going to bring the first USA Mortgage defensive stop of the game. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119.
Eli got to him again for a loss, and he just couldn't get him down.
So the Cubs are switching personnel now, and it looks like Eli Googie is going to head back to receive the punt.
In punt formation for the Cubs. Going back for the Tigers. Googie.
So Ian is setting up around his 15-yard line. Here's the punt, and it's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where the ref says it went out at. Looks like around the 23-yard line.
Will take over. Punt goes out of bounds. Tiger ball at their own 23-yard line. All right, guys, thanks. We walked that 5 yards 3 times.
So here come your Tiger offense for their second series of the evening.
That punt was good for 28 yards.
So here comes the offense up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we're going to have 2 split out to the right. Everybody else is bunched in, and once again the quarterback in shotgun. Motion to the left side now. Here's a hand. Nope. Quarterback keeps the ball up the middle. He's at the 30. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's going to be brought down around the 39-yard line. Nice gain there for Trenton Torbeck.
Soriano in on the stop for the Cubs.
That's going to bring another Stevens Automotive first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 39. Once again, the Tigers have 2 split out to the right. Motion to the left. There's going to be a penalty. Monett was offsides. It's going to be a free 5 yards for your Tigers.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the Cubs. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Replay first.
Always like those free 5 yards. So it's going to bring first down and 5 for your Tigers with the ball set at about the 44-yard line. So Tigers come back with the same formation that they just had prior to the penalty. Motion to the left. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps the ball up the middle. He's past the 45. He's close to the 49. That's going to be very close to a Tiger first down. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Logan Kish had a nice block for him to get that first down.
Refs say move the chains. That's going to be another Stevens Automotive first down.
1st and 10 on the Cubs' 51-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 49. Once again, the Tigers have 2 spread out to the right. Motion to the left now. It's a handoff to Aiden Sheet going around the corner. Let's see if he can get past that defender. He does.
Ball carrier on the play, number 84, Sheet.
Defender got him by the back of the jersey to be able to bring him down, but not before he got about 5 yards on that play. I think if that defender doesn't get him, he might have had a house call right there. So it's going to bring 2nd and 5 for your Tigers. Ball's at the 46-yard line. Tigers have 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. And that snap was to Ian Googie. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's going to have a touchdown. Nobody's catching him. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown, Ian Googie.
The ball carrier, 46-yard touchdown.
Let's go ahead and make sure we jot that one down. That might be a play for the Redneck Outdoors play of the game. As always, your touchdown sponsors, Gearheads Garage, full auto repair from the rear end to the front end, everything in between. Visit them at 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar.
Number 63, Jose Juarez.
Tigers are setting up for the extra point. We want to thank our extra point sponsor, Carthage Ag Service. The ball is up.
Right down the middle.
Yep. And the kick is good, and your Tigers lead 14-0. We are going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Missing.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Your Tigers lead 14-0 with 9:08 in the second quarter. And on that play there, Ian runs so fast I couldn't count out the yardage or call it out. He was crossing 10 yards at a time before I could spit it out of my mouth.
Give you some good practice.
He's got some speed, I tell you what.
And thank you to Lamar Bank and Trust, our proud sponsor of each kickoff.
Here's the kick. It's a little pooch kick up in the air. It takes a Tiger bounce, but it is recovered by the Cubs. He slides down at around the 30, let's call it the 37-yard line.
Recovers the kick. That'll be first down and 10 for the Cubs. Ball on the 38-yard line. Correction 36.
So the refs get the ball spotted. Chain Gang has the marker set up. And here come the Cubs for their second offensive series. They've got two to the right. Quarterback in shotgun with a running back to his right. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps the ball up the middle. He's brought down maybe 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. That should bring second down and 8.
Riddick Gordon on a great tackle.
Gordon on the stop for the Tigers.
So it was a 2-yard gain.
We're still looking for that Mother Tucker's hit of the game. Are you sure you want to have Ian's run as the Redneck Outdoor Products play the game so far?
No, I just said it's a candidate.
Oh, candidate.
It's a candidate.
All right.
Hope to see some more fireworks.
Yes, sir.
Here's a snap for the Cubs. This time they hand off to that big running back. He's past the line of scrimmage. Good run by him. He's still going to be short of the first down. That's going to probably bring third and about 3.
Took 2 of us to take him down. Ori Jones and Junior Romero on the tackle. I'll just give them a big A for assist.
There you go. This is going to be 3rd and 3. Let's see if the Tigers can stiffen up, stop them once again, and get the ball back. Cubs come out with one split out to the left, one to the right. This time they've got 2 halfbacks set back with the quarterback in shotgun.
There we go.
That's going to be a false start by the Cubs. Their right tackle jumped way early. And it is a false start. That's going to back them up 5 yards, which is going to bring third down and 8.
I was watching them during warm-ups, and quarterback throws a nice ball. I wouldn't be surprised here that they throw the ball this time.
Spring one loose.
Yep.
Try to keep the defense honest.
Yep. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Your Lamar Tigers are up 14-0.
So the Cubs break the huddle. Sticking with the same formation. Here's the snap. This handoff to the running back around the right side. He's going to be brought down well short of a first down.
Trace Woolridge got him on the ankles, but he dove for about 3 more yards.
Looks like they're going to mark that at the 41. That's going to bring 4th down and 5.
I'm impressed with their running back. He runs hard, and he's hard to bring down.
They didn't change their personnel. Looks like they're going to go for this. Unless they got a rugby-style kick coming up here. Now they call timeout.
They were just seeing what we would do with the formation that they set up, see how we adjusted to it.
Sure enough, we're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
So we're back. The Cubs called a timeout. They wanted to see what the Tiger defense is going to look like, but it looks like they're going to bring on special teams to punt this ball away. At least I would think they would with where they're at.
Diego Baden for them. He's a
they're set up in a regular formation. Let's see if they go for it. They pitch it to their running back. He's going to be brought down well
Kyler
short.
Nance, beautiful play.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. We're going to call that another Nathan Mayberry USA Mortgage defensive stop. I really like that one because no chance to punt the ball. We're going to get the ball on our side of the field to start with.
Water break.
Give Nathan a call at 417-214-9119.
Do you have that phone number memorized yet?
I do. While they're taking a water break, we're going to go ahead and see what other scores are happening in the Big 8. So Marshfield and Hollister are at zeros. Reed Spring Catholic, zeros. Seneca leads Cassville 14-0 in the first quarter. Aurora and Mount Vernon are scoreless. Matt County leads Logan Rogersville 7-0. Nevada and East Newton are knotted up at zeros. And that's if score stream is correct. So there's 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Teams are about to get back out on the field here after this water break. While we're waiting on them, I want to thank our video sponsors once again. McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seton Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Gabriel Roofing, Washburn Company, and Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air. Here the boys come back out onto the field. Tigers have one to the left, quarterback and shotgun with the running back on each side. Handoff to Kish up the middle. He's got the first down and more. He's at the 20-yard line. He's still going. He's finally brought down around the 15-yard line. A very good game by Logan Kish.
And they are going to spot it at the 15.
That is enough for Lamar first down.
Great gain there by Logan. So that's going to be first down and 10 for your Tigers at about the 15-yard line. Same formation. Googie has the ball. Hands off to Kish up the middle. He's going to be in for another Tigers touchdown. Tiger offense made short work of that field right there. Once again, your touchdown sponsor is Gearhead's Garage, full auto repair from the rear end to the front end and everything in between. Visit them at 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar. And the Tigers special team is setting up for the extra point kick. Here's the snap. Kick is up. That time,
I think he missed it.
Yep, it was wide to the left that time.
You could tell it when it came off his foot. He didn't hit the ball square.
Hooked that one to the left. Anyway, we do want to thank our extra point sponsor, Carthage Ag Service, for your local Asgrow decal dealer. And we will wait for this next kickoff.
I might have to have Logan's run right there as the Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game.
Jot it down.
He broke some tackles to get it to the house.
So your Tigers lead 20-0 with 6:11 left in the second quarter. Be sure to stay tuned in for our halftime show brought to you by Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Here come your Tigers special teams to kick the ball off.
I would say this will be another squib kick on the ground.
And your kick off football season with a new account or loan with LBT, a customer-friendly bank with a friendly attitude.
And it was a squib kick.
Yep, little squib kick. Didn't want to give them a chance to have any type of return.
Looks like they're going to get it on the 39-yard line.
It comes ball first down and 10 on the 39-yard line.
The only thing about when an offense scores that quick, that puts the defense back out there to do some more work. Short turnaround. So it's 1st and 10 for the Cubs at their 39-yard line. They have one split left, one right. Quarterback in shotgun. Now they're getting their personnel switched around. They're going to move both of them to the left side. Running back next to the quarterback in the backfield.
Diego Baden, nope.
Quarterback keeps the ball. He breaks some tackles.
Play.
Yep. Should have been brought down in the backfield, but he scored it through there, broke some tackles, and got a nice gain of about 9 yards.
Ori Jones made a saving tackle on that.
That's not how they drew it up, but it worked for him.
Sometimes those broken plays work.
So once again, the Cubs have two split out left. Quarterback in shotgun. Here's the snap. Quarterback hands the ball off to his running back.
Rourke Dillon on the tackle.
He's going to have a first down with a gain of about 3, getting the ball on their side of the field.
That's enough yardage for a Monett Cubs.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cubs from their 49-yard line.
We're going to keep seeing a heavy dose of Diego Baden, 5'10", 210-pound senior. Runs hard to bring down.
This time the Cubs have two to the right. Motion in the backfield. Quarterback hand. Oh, he's met right there. Let's. Is that Mario?
Yeah. Even though that guy didn't have the ball, that is definitely the hit of the game right there. Mother Tucker hit of the game.
I don't know what number that met Mario, but he's not going to forget that one. So there's going to be no gain on that play. It's going to bring 2nd down and 10.
That's how you perfectly play that triple option right there. Just nail that first guy and take away that, make them go to the next two options.
So the Cubs have two split out to the left. Running back is set up next to the quarterback in the backfield. Motion to the right. It's a handoff up the middle. That time he is brought down by a gang of Tigers for no gain. That's going to bring 3rd down and 10 for the Cubs.
I'm going to give that tackle to Mario.
Mario in on the stop for the Tigers. Timeout.
And we got a timeout by the Cubs. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why 4-State farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
So just over 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Your Tigers lead 20-0. Cubs are coming back on the field to snap the ball from their 49-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Cubs. Their offense has two split out to the left. Quarterback in shotgun with the running back sitting next to him in the backfield. Here's the snap. Motion in the backfield.
Quarterback hands the ball off to that big running back, and again, the Tigers bring him down for
Mark Dillon with a great stop.
For no gain. The Tigers are starting to read that a little bit better and stopping them for little to nothing every time.
We're starting to get off our blocks.
That's going to bring 4th down for the Cubs, 4th down 10 from their 49-yard line.
I don't see them putting their punter in. Here comes the punt.
Now
team.
they switch personnel. Looks like Ian is trotting back to, let's see where he stops at. He's at the 20. Looks like he's going to probably be around the 15.
The scouting report is the punter kicks it about 30-some yards.
The snap is skipped off the turf. Punter is able to pick it up, has a great punt. Ian gets the ball around the 5. He's back to the 5 after backpedaling. He's at the 10, 11.
Looks like he gained 8 yards on that, a long 8 yards.
Yeah, he had to work for that one.
If he could have got past that guy, Adam Klusman had a nice block waiting for him out there.
That was a great recovery by their punter because that ball skipped off the turf but right into his hands, and he got off a beautiful kick.
Yep, that one came off his foot like a rocket.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for your Tigers at the 12-yard line.
So much for the scouting report, huh?
Tigers have 2 to the right.
There comes the blitz.
Motion to the left.
All we got to do is get past it. There
Ball's
we
to
go.
Kish. He's at the 20.
Nice.
He's at the 25. He's brought down for a great gain. Looks like they're gonna mark the ball just on the other side of the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Did I see yet another quarterback? 14, number 14. Is that
Cooper Hahn's in the game?
Cooper Hahn.
Quarterback.
I
yes.
thought that was different. This is Cooper's first game back. He was injured in the preseason, so been shaking some rust off, but it's good to see him out on the football field.
Yeah, Jared told me they were going to try to get him in some action tonight. Good gain of 14 by Logan.
So this time the Tigers have 2 split to the left. Hahn in the backfield in shotgun waiting the snap. Here it is. He's going back for a pass.
Not open.
Deep pass. Cut. Oh! It was on the hands of Ian Googie at around the 45-yard line just off his fingertips. It was a great attempt by Googie, but just a hair high for him.
He actually wasn't open because the safety was in perfect position, and that's one of those things where put your nose on the football. Great pass by Cooper on his first throw. I like that.
He throws a good ball for sure. Tigers have 1 to the left, 1 to the right.
They're going to have to call a timeout because they have too many men on the field. So timeout, Monett Cubs.
I believe that's their 3rd timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football, 1017 The Vault.
Does your car sound like this?
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
On 1017 The Vault.
And we're back at Burl Fowler Stadium in Monett. Tigers are back on the field waiting for the Cubs to join them. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 26-yard line for your Tigers.
2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the quarter. We're up 20-0. Your Lamar Tigers over the Monett Cubs.
So once again, Cooper Hahn is now in the backfield manning the quarterback position. He's got 2 spread out to the right, and he's in shotgun. Motion to the left. We have a flag. I'm guessing we flinched. I didn't see anybody on the Monett side, but we shall find out.
I think it was a neutral zone infraction, possibly. Nope. Blood.
So they had too many players on the field coming out of the timeout. So
Gives us 5 yards.
Easy, free 5 yards. We'll take it.
Those are the best kind.
Tigers stay in the same formation. Motion to the left. Here's the snap. Ball is handed off to Aiden Shee. He's trying to get around the left side. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 40. Keeps the ball. First down.
Nice hard run by Aiden for 9 yards, breaking tackles.
They had him stop short, but he sprung free and got the first down. That first down is brought to you by Stevens Automotive. Tigers keep the drive going like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling.
So far tonight, Kevin, we got the Mother's Tuck of the Hit by Mario. We've got the Redneck Outdoor Products Play of the Game by Ian or Logan. Let's see what we can do here with the ball.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 40. Lamar has one to the left, one to the right. Handoff up the middle. He's at the 40, he's at the 45, he's at the 50. A couple defenders to beat, still going. And he's brought down at the 24 or 23. Is that Carson Sturgill, I believe?
Yes.
Great run.
On the stop. That is enough for Lamar first down.
Looks like they're marking it on the 22. Is that what it looks like to you?
22.
Yep. Good for 38 yards.
Nice gain there for Carson. So this time Tigers have one to the right, two to the left. Here's the snap, pass play, looking to the right.
Nice slant.
Slant up the middle.
Get in, Chase.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Beautiful pass.
Number 3, Chase Query.
That pass was from Cooper Hahn to Chase Query. That's going to be Hahn's first passing touchdown in his first game back after injury.
And, man, he put it right on the money.
Yep, beautiful play. Caught it right in stride. Found the end zone.
Chase on a great route.
Looks like your Tigers are going to go for 2. The play was called into Ian Googie. Let's see how they set this up.
Our extra point sponsor, Carthage Ag Service, your local Asgrow and DeKalb dealer.
So Tigers have 2 split out wide on each side. 2 running backs next to the quarterback. There's a snap. Ian has the ball. There is a flag on the play. He's brought down short of the end zone. Let's see what the flag is.
Googie, the ball carrier. With the ball carrier. Wait on the stop.
Our guys are walking off, so evidently it's on us.
I don't know if that flag came pre or post snap.
Came in right as the snap. Sideline warning on the Cubs.
So as a sideline warning on the Cubs.
Attempt is no good.
They're still discussing what's going on. The Monett coach is going out on the field to talk to the white hat.
Even though we didn't score on that conversion, that gives other teams another look to have to get ready for and prepare for.
Yep. So the extra point try is no good, and Monett leaves with a sideline warning. So with 1:20 left in the second quarter, your Tigers lead 26-0.
We'll be getting ready for our kickoff, and our kickoff sponsor tonight is Lamar Bank and Trust. Reminds you to use Snappy Mobile Deposit.
Snap it right in your bank account. Love it. And here in just a few minutes, we'll have the Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. We'll talk about some of the stats of this game so far. We'll discuss the hit of the game, the play of the game so far, and review some scores in the Big 8. So it looks like Chase Query is going to kick off this ball. Ball is up this time. It is caught around the 10-yard line. They're at the 20. And he breaks one tackle at the 20. He's going to be brought down just shy of the 30 at around the 28 or 29-yard line. We'll see where the refs spot this ball.
22, the tackle was made by Trey Soriano on the return. Number 22, Query Jones in on the stop. Monett will have the ball first down at 10 on the 29-yard line.
So it is going to be 1st and 10 from the 29.
Nice Nice 19-yard return by Monett.
Monett breaks the huddle, and here they come. They got one split left, one right. Two in the backfield along with the quarterback. Here's the snap. Quarterback has the ball. Now he hands it off. No, he kept it.
Pulled it.
Pulled it back from the running back. He's going to get a gain. Let's see, he was out of bounds on the far side from us. We'll see where they mark him out at. Looks to be about a 3-yard gain, maybe 4.
He and Googie pushed him out of bounds.
4-yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 6.
I'll tell you what, their quarterback and running back, they run hard. They're impressive.
This time the Cubs have 3 out to the left. Here's a snap. Quick pass. It's dropped.
Oh, incomplete.
Dropped in. That wide receiver paid for it, too.
Eli Googie was right there in his face. He didn't have a chance to catch that. That is commonly known as a duck. That ball was quacking now. He didn't ever get a good grip on it to pass it.
So it's going to bring 3rd down and 6 for the Cubs.
This is commonly known as the money down. So if you see the players out there with their hands up, with their thumb and their finger going together, that means money down, means we need to stop here.
So the Cubs are going to snap the ball from the 33. 2 split out to the left, running back and the quarterback in shotgun, motion to the right. It is handed off to the running back. He's brought down right away at the line of scrimmage. Little to no gain. He had him wrapped up and brought him down pretty quick. So your Tigers take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football 101.7 The Vault.
Does your car shake, rattle and roll?
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Do something with this ball if it's kicked off to him. It looks like the special teams is coming back on the field for Monett to kick off to Ian. Ian Googie is set up around his 30-yard line awaiting this punt. There's a snap. The punt is away. High punt that's end over end. Ian's going to let this ball fall down. Takes a Tigers bounce and goes out of bounds at around the 42, 43-yard line. And there are 5 seconds left the Tigers have to work with. Let's see what they decide to do with the ball.
Take over first down and 10, ball on the Tigers 40. 42-yard line.
Now you're giggling over here. You talking about this game or the Jayhawk game?
Oh, of course, the Jayhawks. My boss is at it, and he's an Illinois fan, so I'd ask him if he's enjoying the game. Give him a little airtime. What's LOL mean?
Laugh out loud.
Laugh a little. Laugh with love. I like that.
So the Tigers going to down the ball. They're going to let the clock run out. I'm going to stomach sitting next to a red legger for the rest of this game. And we are at halftime. Stay tuned in for the Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air halftime show. We are going to take a 3-minute break, and then we will be back with you. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer. The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call.
Your Tigers lead the Monett Cubs 26-0. And while you're adding up some of the stats here, I'm going to go through some of the scores in the Big 8 via score stream. And the last time I checked, this game was at 0-0 in the first quarter. Now in the second quarter, I see Marshfield's leading the Hollister Tigers 28-20. Reed Spring and Catholic are still knotted up at zeros. It says the first quarter. I doubt that has been updated in a while. Seneca leads Cassville 30-0. Shows that Aurora and Mount Vernon are still at zeros. And at halftime, Nevada leads East Newton 13-7. And Mack County is leading Rogersville 10-0. Do you have the math done over there for us to go through some of the stats for tonight?
Absolutely.
Before we get there, there's one thing I forgot to read. You are listening to the Jones Plumbing and Heating Halftime Show. Be sure to call them for all of your heating and air conditioning needs at 682-2780, your local Rude dealer.
Kevin, you couldn't have scripted a better half for us offensively. We ended up with 238 yards on the ground, 26 yards in the air. Your rushers tonight, Carson Sturgill, 3 rushes for 56 yards. Trent Torbeck has 6 rushes for 45 yards. Logan Kish, 6 rushes for 57 yards. Ian Googie, 1 rush for 46 yards and that beautiful touchdown run. Chase Query had an 8-yard run. Adam Klusman had a beautiful 16-yard run for a first down. Eli Googie had 1 run for -4. And Aiden Sheet had 2 runs for 14 yards, and the one he just about broke for a touchdown. So very impressive with our running game tonight. As I said, 238 yards on the ground for a half. That's usually for most teams for the game.
And your Tigers so far have been taking care of business in all 3 phases of game. The defense so far is pitching a shutout, and then on special teams, Tigers picked up a first down on a fake punt, running the ball up the sideline to get that first down to keep a drive going that ended up in a Tiger touchdown.
While Trent Torbeck was in, he threw 2 passes, 1 for 2 for 4 yards, and Cooper Hahn had 2 passes, and his second one was right on the money to Chase Query for a touchdown. So he has 1 for 2 for 22 yards and a touchdown.
Yep, on that touchdown play, beautiful slant route by Chase, and he was hit right in stride. Beautiful ball on the money and led to a Tiger touchdown.
I'd like to talk a little bit about Chase Query. He had kind of the injury bug the last couple of years, and he didn't even get a play last year. And it's amazing to see him come out here. Not really, he didn't play football in middle school either. Didn't get an opportunity to play last year as a junior. To see him come out and perform like he's been performing has just been amazing, and hats off to him because he really worked hard to get where he's at.
He's been a great addition this year for sure, and not only on the offensive side of the ball, he has kicking duties quite often as well. He does a good job there too. Once again, I want to thank our video sponsors. Without their support, this live stream would not be out there for you. That's McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Gabriel Roofing, Washburn Company, and Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And I have to do justice for Nate.
Yeah, we got to have those defensive stats for old Nate Eady.
So we have Rourke Dillon leading us in tackles with 5. Ori Jones has 2 and an assist, and then we have a lot of other people with 2 and 1. We've done a great job defending their run game.
And, looks like it won't count as a tackle, but the hardest hit I've seen tonight was old Mario Delapina. We say his name a lot. He is a hard-nosed football player. It's fun to watch him out there on the field, and he laid a lick on that fellow on the triple option. And
I gave runner-up so far to Rourke Dillon on that last tackle because Diego Baden, he's the real deal. He's hard to bring down, and Rourke Dillon met him. It wasn't a loud hit, but it was a big hit, and he hit him and took him right down. So right now, I would definitely have that as second to the Mother Tucker's hit of the game for sure.
Early in the game, we weren't quite wrapping up. They were gaining some first downs, and on Rourke's hit right there, he met him and he brought him down right there. There was no extra yardage after contact, that's for sure. So we got about 13 minutes left until the kickoff for the second half. We're going to go ahead and take another 3-minute break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 1017 The Vault.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be, and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision also does basic to extreme repairs on your everyday driver. If you've had a fender bender or a major crash, Beardy's can put it back just like it was. They work with your insurance too to make sure everything's taken care of. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's Beardies, Custom with a K, and Collision.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why four-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt. Like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seton Farm and
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We're watching the Monett band out there. They always have a lot of props in their performance. I'm not a art historian, but I see a Da Vinci, a Van Gogh, and Mount Fuji on some artwork out there. But I like the artwork that happens on the field during the game. So let's flip back to that. So a couple games that are coming up on our calendar. Of course, next week we play Seneca. That is one that everybody has marked on their calendar, circled, not only in the Big 8, but across the state. There's going to be a lot of eyes watching that football game. But another one that's happening right now in the Big 8 is East Newton and Nevada. And East Newton is a scrappy team this year, for sure. They did get beat by Logan Rogersville 28-0, but if you watch the video of that game, it was a lot closer than what the scoreboard showed. And then they got their first win of the year last week at Hollister, I believe. But you had some thoughts on that?
Yeah, we knew that East Newton was vast improved. And in the Logan-Rogersville game, it could have easily been 14-14 at halftime. They missed a couple opportunities. And so they're vast improved, and they're playing really hard. And so that doesn't surprise me on this Nevada-East Newton score for tonight. 13-7 is what we have right now.
Yep, that's at halftime. Some of the other scores, this one shows at halftime with McDonald County leading Logan-Rogersville 10-0. I'm doubting this has been updated on ScoreStream because it still shows Mount Vernon Aurora in the first quarter with no score. Shows that the Seneca Indians, our opponent next week, leads Cassville Wildcats 30-0. Showed no score for Reed Springs, Springfield Catholic. And I show Marshfield and Hollister knotted up at 28 apiece.
Yeah, the Logan-Rogersville score is not surprising because they lost their starting quarterback last week, and he makes the team go.
So we're waiting for a little more time to get off the clock. There's 7.5 minutes left in halftime here. Let's take another look at the schedule going forward. So again, next week, we have Seneca. I imagine Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium is going to be packed out to the max for that one. Not only the Tiger and Indian faithful, but I expect to see a lot of crowd from other towns that want to see just a hard-nosed slobber knocker of a football game.
Even though we have the live streaming, it's not the same being at the game. It's just so much excitement, and the live streaming is awesome. But if you can be out there and attend and cheer our Tigers on, that's going to be a big game for us.
Of course, last year we did play Seneca twice. We played them at Seneca and got beat in that game at the end of the game. It was a game that the Tigers had control to start with, and then the wheels kind of fell off the gravy train pretty quick. And next thing you knew, Seneca had the lead, and when the clock hit 0, they were the winners. It was one of those games that the Tigers knew that they wanted to play Seneca again. They were hoping that we would see Seneca in the state tournament, which we did, and the Tigers took care of business in a big way in that game.
And unfortunately, that cost us to lose the Big 8 West. It's no longer head-to-head as far as we ended up beating the rest of our teams, and so did they, but they lost one game to – I'm sorry, that's incorrect. They lost one game to Nevada, but they beat us, so they ended up winning the Big 8 West. So that's something for our kids. I know a goal this year is to win the Big 8 West outright, and so that's going to be a big game.
Yep, for sure. We're going to take another 3-minute break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Your second biggest...
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery. Dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community. And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar community.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated. Proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We're still at halftime here at Burl Fowler Stadium in Monett, Missouri. We got a couple minutes left before halftime ticks all the way down, and then they'll do the reset of 3 minutes once the teams get back out on the field. So about 5 minutes we'll be playing ball once again. Monett, I'm trying to remember, they deferred at the beginning, so they should be getting the ball. And your Tigers will be on defense. We'll see if the Tigers bring the ones back out on the field after halftime. They like to do that to just, practice staying sharp after having that 20-minute break. And then I imagine we're going to see a good dose of second string and maybe some freshmen yet this evening as well.
Well, with the score being 26-0, we definitely will have our first team kids out there. And you kind of read my mind. It'd be nice to get the turbo clock going and get our younger kids in the game. Also, we need to, as always, give a big shout out to Trey Shaw and Thomas Moyer for spending their Friday nights with us running the streaming.
Yep, Trey's behind the computer getting everything set up, cueing the replays and whatnot, and Thomas is outside, and I know he already had to go grab his hoodie. We finally have the first tinges of fall, a little coolness in the air, and he's up in the crow's nest. There might be a bit of a breeze up there.
They said it's supposed to get down like 57 tonight, so
Well, that's going to feel pretty frigid when it was like 114 2 weeks ago. So I'm here for it. Fall's my favorite time of the year. That summer stuff where it's boiling outside can go away.
I'll be having my sweat top on next week.
So your Tigers are out there getting stretched out, getting ready for this second half. We're going to take let's do a 2-minute break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer. The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at gabrielroofing.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See Hayspear.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We are wrapping up halftime. This has been the Jones Heating and Air halftime show. And while we're talking about the people that are out there on the field helping our boys, we can't forget Dave Compton and Dr. Justin Ogden, especially on this field. I can't remember, it was 6 or 7 years ago. Monett kicked off the ball. Their kicker made a great play run down the field, making a tackle, but all of a sudden broke his leg. And if memory serves me correct, is a pretty nasty fracture, and the quick action of Dr. Ogden actually helped that kid save his leg. It's one of the longest breaks I've seen in a high school football game. So we do appreciate those guys looking at not only over the Tigers, but every opponent that we play throughout the year as well.
Every week I like to give a shout out to someone, and this week I'd like to give a shout out to our middle school coaches, Adam Martin, Ryan Walker, Blake Adelman, and Heath Hecadon do a nice job with our middle school kids. And we're getting ready to kick off, and our kickoff sponsor tonight is LBT, Lamar Bank and Trust, our proud sponsor for each kickoff.
So Chase Query has the ball teed up. Here is the kick. Line drive kick down to about the 10. Running the receivers at the 20, 22-yard line. That's where the Cubs are going to set up shop for their first series of the second half.
Carson Sturgill on special teams makes a nice tackle.
On the 21-yard line.
So if you're just tuning in, your Tigers lead 26-0, and we are just at the start of the third quarter. So here come the Cubs. They got two split out to the right. Everybody else bunched up on the line. Running back is set next to the quarterback in shotgun. Motion to the left side. Here's the snap. Quarterback hands off to the running back. Again, he is brought down by the Tigers around the line of scrimmage. He might get about 2 yards on that play. Looks like Big Mario was in on that play. So call it 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Cubs with the ball just short of the 25-yard line.
Well, I had it's actually on the schedule at 22.
This time the Cubs have 2 split out to the left. Everybody else bunched in on the formation, running back next to the quarterback in the backfield. Now motion to the right. Quarterback, he gave it to the running back and then took the ball back on that option. Gets a couple yards. Going to be shy of the first down.
Eli Googie on the tackle.
Looks like it's going to bring around 3rd down and probably about 4 or 5. Call it 4.
Grandma will be proud I got his name right.
Yep. Sometimes it's hard whenever you see brothers, cousins, and former player. A lot of familiar names in Lamar that we see over and over again. This time the Cubs have 3 in the backfield, 2 split out wide. Here's a snap. Quarterback hands off the ball, run up the right side. He's brought down in the backfield. Great tackle right there.
Trace Woolridge.
That's going to be a Nathan Mayberry USA Mortgage defensive stop. Give Nathan a call at 417-214-9119. I did not even have to look at the phone number. I do have that memorized. Now, if I could talk as quick as Nathan does on some of those commercials, I could call out how fast Ian was running down the field. Nathan, you got to tell me your secrets. So looks like Ian Googie is set up just outside the 40-yard line awaiting this punt. He's hovering between the 35 and the 40. The punt is away. Floating kick. We'll see. Ian's going to let that ball drop. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds at right around the 40-yard line.
Kind of a knuckleball that time.
Wasn't much he could do with that. Just let it go.
That one didn't come off his foot like the one did earlier tonight.
No.
Perfect spiral on the one kick that he had for about 50-some yards.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for your Tigers. Let's see what they can do with the ball on their first offensive series of the second half.
You mentioned our special teams earlier tonight, and they've been doing an excellent job. We just missed a conversion and an extra point.
It looks like I think I saw Trent Torbeck coming back in as quarterback.
You are correct.
This time we got 2 split out to the left, 2 to the right. Motion to the left side. And there's going to be a flag, most likely a false start by the Tigers, and it is. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Back to the 35, and it's going to be 1st down and 15.
We sent Aiden Sheet in motion, and I don't know. I didn't see who jumped. Did you see who jumped?
Nathan just messaged me. They speed up the audio. I already knew that, but I was just having fun with you, Nathan. I bet you can talk fast, too, though.
We don't want to put that much pressure on Trey. Now
So the Tigers have 3 out to the left, 1 to the right.
Logan went in motion.
Here's the snap. It's going to be a pass play. Caught by Ian Googie at the 35.
Nowhere to go.
Breaks a couple tackles. He's going to get about a 5-yard gain, get back to the original line of scrimmage. That should bring 2nd down and 10.
He did get 5 on that one.
So 2nd down and 10 for your Tigers. They got back the 5 yards they lost on that false start. Again, they got 2 out to the left, quarterback in shotgun. Motion to the right now. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeps the ball up the middle. He's got 5. There's the 1st down. He's at past midfield, across the 45, and he's going to be brought down around the 44, 43-yard line. Nice gain there by Mr. Torbeck.
Give him 17.
So the first time he tried to run the ball up the middle, like you said, he was kind of shuffling his feet, didn't get anywhere. And after that play, it seems that he's been taking that ball right up the field. Tigers have one to the left, one to the right. Here's the snap again. It's quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got at least 5 yards right there. He's still going a little bit, and looks like it's going to be about an 8-yard gain for Torbeck. There is a fumble on the play. The Cubs come away with the ball. Little scrum there at the point of the tackle. Ball's lost, and there is turnover by your Tigers.
He had a 6-yard gain before he lost the ball, but there you have a turnover. We do play East Newton next week, just a reminder.
Seneca.
Or I'm sorry, Seneca at home, yeah.
Come on,
East Newton's the next game after that.
You got to have that one circled, man.
Oh, it is. So,
all right.
Seneca Indians next week.
So here come the Cubs offense. They got 1 on the left and 3 in the backfield. Here's a snap. Quarterback hands the ball off to the running back. He's met by a line of Tigers. There's going to be no gain on that play. If there's anything, call it half a yard. It's going to bring 2nd down and a very long 9.
It's easier to name who won men on the tackle. These two guys didn't bother to get a hand on the ball. They're running sprints Monday.
Here's the Cubs to the right. Quarterback hands the ball off to that running back again. He's met at the line of scrimmage by a wall of Tigers.
Number 54 for us.
Again, maybe a half yard. That should bring down now a 3rd and a full 9.
Xavier Pagaz on the tackle. Good job by Xavier.
That might be one that we were looking for last week that was on a blood jersey, trying to figure out who was out there.
Well, I could figure out who it was by his how he runs, because I had him in school, down in middle school. So
it's 3rd down and 10 for the Cubs. They got 2 spread out to the right. Quarterback in shotgun with the running back next to him. Here's a snap. Handoff to that big running back. He is again met by a wall of Tigers. Gets maybe 2 or 3 yards. Brought down at the 40-yard line. That's going to bring 4th down and about 6.
Kyler Nance in on the tackle along with Pagash.
Dillon in on the stop for the Tigers.
It looks like the Cubs are going to keep their offense out on the field. Again, they have 2 spread out to the right. Quarterback in shotgun. Motion in the backfield. Handoff to the running back. Now there's a pitch. He's going to have the 1st down more. He's crossed the 50. Brought down around the 42-yard line.
Junior Romero on the tackle.
First down.
Looks like it was good for about 17 yards.
So the Cubs keep their drive alive. It's going to be 1st down for the Cubs.
That's their longest play of the night, Kevin, 17 yards.
At their 43-yard line.
Looks like we have some confusion.
So here's the snap. Motion in the backfield again. Quarterback keeps the ball around the right end. He's got a lot of daylight. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. 25-20. There is a flag on the play. That great game, but that ball's probably going to come back.
They got Trace coming down hard that time and left the outside open.
Here comes everybody trotting back. We'll see where they call that penalty at and where that's going to land.
That was a beautiful read that time.
It is a holding call against the Cubs.
Should go from the spot of the foul, I'm guessing. Still be a 1st down. Should be from the spot of the foul. It is. It's going to be 1st and 10 by a yard.
So it is going to be a 1st down. The Cubs are going to have the ball around their 33-yard line, but I'll take that versus where that play ended up at.
It's been a pretty penalty-free game tonight. Not like it was last week.
Lot of flags, a lot of temper last week.
I thought I was at Flag Day.
So the Cubs have one split at the right, one to the left. Quarterback and shotgun, big running back next to him. Now there's motion to the right. Fumble.
Oh, bad.
Fumble. Ball's picked up at the 50. Quarterback chucks the ball deep. He's going to overthrow the receiver.
Nope, those are all receivers. Oh, wow.
So the lineman actually stayed disciplined right there. They didn't go more than, was it 3 yards in high school or 5?
Yeah, 3.
3 yards in high school. The lineman go downfield. It was all wide receivers. The quarterback chucked the ball. Receiver was past the Lamar defenders, but the ball was thrown too deep.
What a heady play by the quarterback. Just saved about 20 yards.
Yeah, that ball was at the 33, and he didn't get it picked up till the 50.
Great discipline by their lineman not going downfield. So I'm guessing it probably was supposed to be a pass play since they weren't downfield.
So now they got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back next to the quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. It is another pass play. He's looking to the left, throws the ball well wide of the receiver.
He was open.
So that's going to bring 3rd down for the Cubs from their 33-yard line, 3rd down and 10.
Seems like he's not getting a good grip on the ball. That ball was fluttering too when he threw it. Another one of those quackers. Reset the game.
Resetting the play clock, pushing it up.
Yes.
So here come the Cubs. 2 spread out to the left. Running back sitting next to the quarterback. Motion in the backfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback hands off the ball to the running back up the middle. He's going to get about 1 yard and brought down there. That's going to bring 4th down for the Cubs.
Trey Woolridge with a shoestring tackle. Good tackle on Diego Baden. Good hard-nosed runner.
So it's going to be 4th down and 9 from the 31-yard line.
.505 left in the 3rd quarter. Your score is Lamar 26, Monett 0.
So the Cubs shuffle some personnel off the field. This time they got a receiver out to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback in shotgun with his running back standing next to him. Here's the snap. It's a pass play.
Here. Nice job.
It was a pass play. It was caught, but the Tigers did.
Fumble. Kyler Nance.
There's a fumble on the play. He's at the 50. What a hit there.
Kyler Nance was a fullback in middle school.
So there's also a flag on the field. So the pass play was completed. He was already going to be short of the 1st down, but the ball popped loose.
Good heads-up play by Kyler. That was fun watching Kyler run the ball. He had that thing high and tight just like we taught him back in the day.
He lowered his shoulder in the boom on that, too, at the end of the play.
Kyler likes contact. He's a good hard-nosed runner and good linebacker. All right, what do we have, guys? Yeah, blocking the back on the return.
So the Tigers are going to have the ball. They're going to get backed up a little bit, but it'll be the Tiger offense coming back once they get this ball spotted.
Monett's public address announcer. He's just a wonderful guy helping me out here, keeping me in line. Enjoy working with him. I've got to give shout-out to people during the game.
So your Tigers are going to get the ball at the 24-yard line. They're going to take a break on the field. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Missing that huge.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We're at Burrow Fowler Stadium in the third quarter. There's 4 minutes and 36 seconds left, and your Tigers lead 26-0. After that turnover, here comes the Tigers offense back on the field. Looks like Trenton's still in at quarterback.
Kyler rambled for about 40 yards on that fumble pickup, so I'm going to have some fun with that. That's probably his longest run in his career.
So the Tigers have 2 split out to the left. Everybody else bunched into the formation. Quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. It's a handoff. Nope, he keeps the ball.
We ran the counter.
Play. Yep.
Counter with Carson. They ate that up. They were all over that. Nice play by the Cubs.
It's going to be a loss of a yard or so.
Yes.
Along with Messer for the Cubs.
Great play by the Cubs defensive line.
So it's going to be 2nd and 11.
He's lucky he just lost 1 on that.
Tigers have 1 split out wide on each side. Here's a snap. Handoff up the left side. He's at
nice
the 30, 35, and brought down just short of the 40-yard line. That's going to be a first down for your Tigers. That's another Stevens Automotive first down. Tigers keep the drive alive, just like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank First State Bank of Purdy tonight for working the concession stand for us.
That was a nice cut by Carson to pick up about 5 or 6 more extra yards.
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 39-yard line for your Tiger offense.
Another 16-yard run, Kevin.
Yep, we've gotten him at some pretty good clips this evening. So once again, Tigers have 1 out to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in shotgun, everybody else bunched in on the formation. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got at least 5, breaks through, got a first down of, I think it's going to be about a 13-yard run for Trenton Torbeck.
That time he held on to the ball high and tight, just like he's taught.
So another Stevens Automotive for the Tiger offense.
Good for 8 yards and a first down.
And the ball is spotted at the 47. Tigers have 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Motion to the right now. We got a penalty flag coming from the backside of the defense. It's going to be a false start on your Tigers. That's going to back them up 5 yards to bring first down and 15.
Unofficially, that's our 3rd penalty for 15 yards. Carson Sturgill has 5 carries now for 71 yards, and Trent Torbeck for his first varsity start has 9 carries for 76 yards.
So the Tigers break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Motion to the left by Aiden Sheet. Ball's handed off to him. Let's see if he can get around the end, and he does. He's going to get about 4 yards, but we have a flag on the play. Usually where that one lands, that's probably coming back again. Flag staying around the 50, probably a holding from at that point. And it is. So it's going to back up the Tiger offense once again.
Should go from the line of scrimmage, since it was behind the line of scrimmage, I believe. We'll see where he spots it.
So it looks like they're going to mark the ball at the 40.
So from the spot of the foul, it was behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's going to be 1st and 23 for your Tigers.
13-yard penalty.
Tigers have 1 split to the left, 1 to the right. Here's a snap, handoff to Logan Kish around the right side. He's gobbled up. He breaks a tackle. There's another flag.
Another holding penalty.
Tigers are marching, but it's the wrong direction. And it is another holding penalty.
Looks like they're going to decline the penalty for a 2-yard gain.
So they declined the penalty. I don't know if I would have done that. I think I would have taken the penalty yardage as well. Then it would have been first and absolutely forever. But here's second down for your Tigers. There's a snap, handoff to Sturgill. He's brought down in the backfield pretty quickly. It's going to be a horse collar tackle, personal foul on the Cubs. He grabbed him around the back of that jersey and brought him down. So it is a personal foul, horse collar tackle by the Cubs.
That's too bad because number 76, Porter Reed, made a nice play to get to Carson, and unfortunately he had to grab him and pull him down from behind. It would have been a great play by him.
So we had a fairly penalty-free first half.
Oh, now we got
Now
one.
there's a bunch of flags flying coming from the sideline. I'm guessing a coach said something. The referee said, no, sir. So let's tack this on. The next penalty will most likely be a first down. There's some fun guys up here in the press box guessing what the coach said.
Yeah, sorry about the giggle there, but my guy next to me here, he's making me laugh.
So the refs are going to have a little chat with the coaching staff. Maybe talking about a tea time tomorrow. I don't know. And that is going to be a first down for your Tigers. So they went from first and forever to a first down. So
And like you said, if they hadn't declined that other penalty, we would have been, down close to our own 20-yard line. Now we're at their 36-yard line.
So we flipped the field without a play really happening.
Yeah.
So it'll be first and 10 for your Tigers at about the 31. Here's the snap. Handoff up the left side. He's going to have 8 or 9 yards on that play.
Depends on where they mark it. Looks like 9. Nice run by Carson. Nice block by Aiden Lovell.
On the stop for the Cubs.
Looks like they did give him 9. Nice run by Carson. Nice block by Aiden Lovell.
Officially 9-yard gain. That's going to bring 2nd and 1 for your Tigers.
That brings Carson up to 79 yards rushing, leading our Tigers.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Does your car sound like...
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery. Dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
7 The Vault.
We are back at Burrell Fowler Stadium. There is 1:23 left in the third quarter, and your Lamar Tigers lead 26-0, marching down the field with the help of several penalties and looking for another score.
It's been a very interesting third quarter. It looked like Monett was going to score. A penalty got them. And looks like their defense was going to hold us for the first time in the night. And the penalty bug got them, and some unsportsmanlike comments from the sideline.
So here's the snap. Another handoff to Sturgill around the left side. He got the first down.
Oh, he slipped.
He did slip on the turf. He could have probably got a few more, but he does have the first down. That's going to be another Stevens Automotive first down for your Lamar Tigers.
Give Carson 6. He's up to 85 yards for the night.
So they got the ball marked at around the 17-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for the Tigers.
Monett Cubs are subbing some new kids in.
Tigers have 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. Motion to the right. Quarterback is going to pass the ball. He's got some heat on. Now he's scrambling to his right side.
Cooper Hahn
tucks the ball.
Yes.
And brought down around the 8-yard line.
Great decision by Cooper, not throwing that ball. They had our receivers locked up, so he did a great job deciding to tuck that and run it.
And Cooper is a hard-nosed runner. At the end of that play, he tucked that ball, lowered his shoulder, and put the boom down on the Cubs defender.
They're going to give him 8 on that.
So it's going to bring 2nd and 2 for the Tigers. Looks like Trenton is back in the game. So we've been swapping quarterbacks quite a bit this evening. Tigers have 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ball up the middle. Not much to go. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Looks like they're giving them to him. Yes, they are. We'll take that 2-yard first down.
So that should bring it into the quarter. As always, the fists are going up in the air for the Lamar Tigers to signal that fourth quarter. And we are going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter where your Tigers lead 26-0, but they are knocking on the door of the end zone once again.
Scoreless. We had a scoreless third quarter there. When's the last time you can remember that?
It's been a while, but it feels very weird that it's not even 9 o'clock yet, and we're in the fourth quarter. That hasn't happened for us yet this year either. Game's gone by quickly for the teams tonight. Tigers have 1 split to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in shotgun looks like it is Trenton Torbeck. Motion to the left. He keeps the ball up the middle.
Should score.
Around the right side. Looks like he can be brought down just short of the end zone. They brought him down around the 1 or 2, and here come more flags. There's a helmet off the field, and a Cub is running to the sideline pretty quickly. We'll see what happened there.
It looked like Trent had his path to the touchdown, to the goal line, and a Monett Cub came in and made a nice tackle on him. Trent's slipping it off the field.
So here comes the ref to let us know what happened down there. So it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against the Cubs, which would just be half the distance. The Tigers are coming on back up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Looks like Kish is going to be in the Wildcat on this play with a heavy set package to his right. So got a little chippy down there, but not as chippy as what we saw last week in Logan Rogersville. And the refs are going to discuss with the coach what happened on that play.
You hate to see that happen no matter what team that happens to. The Monett player ripped his hat off, and you can't do that.
So the refs have all that sorted out. Your Tigers are up on the line of scrimmage looking for pay dirt. It's going to be 2nd down and maybe 1. It should have been first down for that play, but they have not changed on the field. I don't think it'll matter. Kish is in the end zone. That's another Lamar Tigers touchdown.
Looks like they actually had him at the 2-yard line. I'll give him 2. He needs the yardage.
So that touchdown is brought to you by Gearheads Garage, full auto repair from the rear end to the front end and everything in between. Visit them at 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar.
That gives Logan 61 yards for the night with 8 carries.
And it looks like the Tigers are going to kick the extra point, and our extra point sponsor is Carthage Ag Service, your local Asgrow and decal dealer.
They haven't started the play clock yet. Now they're pumping it up. Now they're telling him to run it.
So Lamar's kicker stepping off for this extra point try. He was wide left last time. Let's see if he's got this figured out for this next attempt. There's a snap. Ball is up. Right down the middle, and it is good. So with that score, your Tigers lead 33-0 with 11:48 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to stay right here. The teams are both getting ready to get back out on the field.
There's a lot that goes into an extra point like that. The snap, the hold. So a lot of times you think it's the kicker's fault, but it could be the bad snap. It could be a bad hold.
A lot of things have to go right for a quick play.
I was watching that real closely. The snap was perfect. The hold was perfect. And the kick was perfect. We're getting ready for Lamar Bank and Trust kickoff. They remind you to use Snappy Mobile Deposit. Well, we've kicked it deep a couple times. We'll see what we do this time, whether we squib it or we kick it deep.
Looks like Chase Query set to kick off. The ball is kicked just on the ground. It is fumbled, but recovered by Monett.
So we did squib kick it.
It was bobbled. It went behind him, but he jumped on it pretty quick.
24-yard squib kick, but no return. That's the important part.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cubs at about the 37, 36.
At least you didn't say the 57 this time.
I still haven't found that part of the field yet. So the Cubs have one left to the right, quarterback in shotgun with a running back next to him. Here's a snap. It's going to be a pass play. Quarterback's looking to the right. Now throws down the field. Nobody home.
Great coverage by Adam Klusman. He was hip to hip with number 86, it looks like. That would be Marcos Salas, 5'10", 180-pound senior. Great coverage.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cubs.
It looked like the wide receiver didn't keep running. Looked like he stopped on his route.
So once again, Cubs have one left to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps the ball. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. He's going to get maybe 1 or 2 yards. Call it 2. That should bring 3rd down and 8 for the Cubs.
Looks like Pacaz on the tackle. I'm glad he's got 54 on tonight, not 64. I couldn't find him last week.
That number sure wasn't on the roster.
That's their blood jersey, in case anybody's knowing why he was in 64 last week. Had blood on his other jersey, and so they always take extra jerseys.
Cubs got one left to the right. Here's the snap. Quarterback's looking to pass the ball to the right-hand side. It is caught for a 1st down, brought down. Still going, breaks the tackle. Good hard run after that catch.
Eli Googie and Riddick Gordon on the tackles.
He was finally brought down around the 43-yard line. It was no doubt that it was going to be a 1st down, but that's some good hard running by that receiver to pick up extra yardage.
Nice play by the Cubs.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cubs from their 43. To the right, 1 to the left.
Oh, they flinched, but they didn't call it.
Another pass play up the middle.
Oh.
High of his receiver.
Ori Jones was coming up to make sure that didn't go any further than it did, and he did a nice job not hitting him. We don't need any penalties.
It's going to bring 2nd down for the Cubs at their 43-yard line.
We're giving the Cubs a little different look on defense right now. Kind of a prevent defense look, which is fine. You're up 33-0 with 10 minutes and 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The Tigers got 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 DBs. Here's snap, another pass play, looking to the right, launches the ball, and it's going to be long of the receiver once again. He overthrew him by 5 to 10 yards right there.
Good thing because the receiver did get 2 steps on Adam that time.
So it's going to be third down for the Cubs. Let's see if the Tiger defense can hold tight. We're still looking for that Mother Tucker's hit of the game. Been a lot of gang tackles tonight. Not a whole lot, just one-on-one outside of a couple. Cubs have 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback's looking to pass the ball again, looks to the right side, throws the pass. It is caught.
It's going to be close to a first down. Just depends on where they mark it.
Looks like it's going to be just short. It's going to be a 9-yard gain. That's going to be 4th down and 1.
Another nice slant. Pass and catch that time by the Cubs.
Now they're going to call it 4th and 2.
Cubs have a nice little drive going here.
It's going to be a short 2 for the Cubs. If I had to guess, we're going to see that big running back get the ball. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeps the ball at the middle. He's going to have the first down most likely.
They're not giving it to him.
It's going to be, we'll see where they spot this ball.
They're not waving first down.
It's going to be very close. Let's see where they spot it.
One official pointed the other way. Yep. Looks like it's going to be short.
It's going to be a turnover on downs. Your Tiger offense is going to step back out onto the field.
Sure looked like he was going to make that one, Kevin.
It was real close.
Tackle. It is not enough. Cubs turn the ball over on downs.
So while the Tiger offense comes back out here, going to go over the video sponsors once again. McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Gabriel Roofing, Washburn Company, and Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. We appreciate their sponsorship that brings the live stream to you each and every week.
You going to do the defensive stop there?
And Nathan, there's a defensive stop. Your phone number is still 417-214-9119. Call them to get a mortgage from USA Mortgage.
I should get a bonus for that, for remembering to have you say that.
Quarterback keeps the ball at the middle. He's at the 40, breaks the tackle. He's at the 50, still going. 40, 35, finally brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. Great run by Trenton Torbuck right there.
Looks like he's at the 31.
There is a flag on the play at the 48-yard line.
So he went from the 34-yard line to the 31. See what we have on the penalty. It's way back here about the 48-yard line. And we're clapping our hands, so it must be on the Cubs. See what the penalty is. Oh, illegal use of hands on the Cubs. So that'll be marked at the end of the run.
You don't see that a ton downfield like that on the defense.
Absolutely not.
So that's going to bring the Tigers really close. A couple yards just outside the red zone. Looks like the ball's at the 22-yard line.
That's good for 34 yards by Trent. What a nice run.
And another Stevens Automotive first down. Tigers have one split out to the right.
That puts him over 100 yards for the game.
Hand off to Kish around the right side. Breaks the tackle. He's through. He's going to have first down.
Another penalty flag.
He's in the end zone, but it looks like this may come back from where that flag is sitting. It is a holding penalty against the Tigers.
23-yard touchdown run called back by another penalty. But the penalty might have been the reason why he got in the end zone. But still good hard running by Logan. Like to see that.
At the end of that play, nobody wanted anything to do with Logan.
Logan's always been a hard runner, hard to bring down.
So it's going to be first down in, what, about 18?
5'9",
19.
5'9", and 175 pounds Logan is.
First and 19. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's back to the original line of scrimmage and then some.
And he's going backwards. Let's blow the whistle, refs.
So they're going to give him forward progress where they're spotting the ball. So he got everything back that was lost on the penalty and then some.
Looks like they're going to give him 10 yards on the carry. Down to the 19.
So it'd be 2nd and about 7. Tiger offense sets up, one on the left, one on the right. Quarterback in shotgun, everybody else bunched up around the line. It's going to be another quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to get a couple yards and nothing more. We're going to have 3rd down and about 5 coming up on the next snap.
What'd they give him on that, 2 yards?
About 2.
Yeah. That gives Trent 130 yards for the night.
Good to see him over the century mark.
Yep, 14 carries. Getting a good workout for us.
Motion to the left for the Tigers. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's brought down just past the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard or 2. That's going to bring 4th down for the Tiger offense.
They did give him 1 yard.
So it looks like it's going to be about 4th and 5 for the Tigers.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a slant pattern here with Chase. Yep. Nope, we have Ian out here, not Chase.
So one on the left, one on the right. Torbeck is still in at quarterback. It is a pass play. He's looking to the left. There's a slant wide open to Ian Googie. Still on his feet, brought down at the 5-yard, brought down the 5-yard line. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Great play.
And that's another Stevens Automotive 1st down for your Lamar Tigers.
Good thing I know what the playbook is, right?
Doesn't hurt.
That was pretty simple to call, that one. Good for 13 yards and a 1st down.
So the Tigers have 5 yards for another house call. They got the heavy formation again with Logan Kish in at Wildcat. He keeps the ball running around the right side. Now he switches.
Nice cut.
Kish, the ball carrier.
He was going to the right, stopped on a dime, went back up the middle, and got 4 yards. Tigers are going to have 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
He definitely wasn't going to gain any yardage, and he planted his foot and made a great cut to make positive yardage out of that. They are going to give him 4.
So that heavy formation is going to stay in there.
That's 9 carries for 65 yards for Logan Kish.
Once again, Kish is in the Wildcat position. There's the snap.
We blew them off the line that time.
And there's another Tiger touchdown.
Beautiful job by the offensive line.
That Tiger touchdown is brought to you by Gearheads Garage, full auto repair from rear end to front end and everything between. Visit them at 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar.
Good hard running by Logan and great blocking by your offensive line.
Extra point sponsors, Carthage Ag Service, your local Asgrow decal dealer. Tigers are setting up for the extra point kick. There's a snap, ball's down, kick is up, and it is good.
Mario Del Pino on the extra point that time.
There we go. So we're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Your Tigers now lead the Monett Cubs 40-0, and once we kick this ball off, that turbo clock will be running unless the Cubs can find the end zone. Cubs are already out on the field awaiting this kickoff while your Tigers special teams talks this over to see what they want to do. And here they come.
We do have a running clock now, and that'll give an opportunity to get some of our young guys in the game.
And this kickoff is brought to you by LBT.
Reminds you to use Snappy Mobile Deposit.
Yep, and go talk to John Gilkey or Brad Williams.
Thanks again to our Extra Point sponsor, Carthage Ag Service, your local Asgrow and DeKalb dealer.
So, what's happening here? The refs?
Jared called a timeout.
Okay. So it's going to be a timeout by Lamar. Here in a second, I'm going to go over the scores that we're seeing in the Big 8.
What's the Nevada East Newton score?
Got that pulling up right now. So let's go in order that they're coming up on score stream. So Reed Spring leads Springfield Catholic 14-0. Marshfield is beating Hollister 35-28. Mount Vernon has jumped all over the Aurora Hound Dogs 30-0. Seneca is taking it to the Castle Wildcats 44-0. Mack County over Logan Rogersville 16-0. And it looks like Nevada's kind of turned on the Jets. They are leading the East Newton Patriots 40-19.
As Coach Beachler probably say, we didn't get off the bus in the first half.
So now your Tigers are set to kick off the ball. Another ball going around the ground. Bounces around. The Cubs fall on it around the 32-yard line.
Looks like they're going to mark it at the 33.
So we got the running clock. Be sure to stay tuned for the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show.
I might have to give Chase the Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game on kickoffs.
He's done a good job tonight not allowing Monett the chance to return much of anything.
They've had 3 returns off kickoffs, 1 for 14, 1 for 19, and 1 for 20. Other than that, they goose-egged them. And that's important on kickoffs.
We've seen kickoffs go sideways for Lamar. I know 2 years ago in the championship game, their returners had a house call on us.
I don't know why you have to bring that up.
Well, it happened. Sometimes facts don't care about feelings. I know that one still hurts, but it is what it is.
We always had a philosophy that you don't ever kick to anybody, and that's what I like seeing tonight is we're not kicking to their main returners. You're just asking for trouble when you kick the ball off deep to their best player.
There's 3 phases of the game, and the kicking game is just as important as everything else. So,
if not more so than in the rest of the game, because that leads to easy points.
So here comes the Cubs offense back on the field. They have 1 split to the right, 1 to the left. Now 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
And we do have, looks like a lot of our JV players in now. Terrence William back here at safety.
Here's the snap. Quarterback's looking to pass the ball to the right. Ball above the receiver. I don't know if he was really looking for that pass right there. That's going to bring 2nd down and 10 for the Cubs.
He ran a really nice route. He was open. Number 24 for the Cubs, Bo Stevens. Coaches are talking to him, so maybe he didn't run the route that the quarterback thought he was going to run.
So the Cubs have 1 left, 2 to the right. Another pass play. Quarterback looking for the slant. Ball is bobbled by the receiver, hits the ground. Shades of a lot of football that I saw last night at Arrowhead.
That ball was actually thrown behind him, and Hunter Wolf was on the coverage. Good to see him in the game.
Don't forget that on Monday night, the JV team will be hosting the Cubs at Thomas M. O'Sullivan.
If you haven't seen our JV play, you need to come out and watch them. They're exciting to watch.
I'll be out there. I got recruited to be the PA announcer that night.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Cubs have 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Motion to the right now. There's the snap. Quarterback keeps the ball, run up the middle. He's got some good yardage there. He's got the 1st down and more. He's got 1 defender to beat and finally brought down by the Tigers from behind.
Number 30, TJ Ansley makes a saving tackle. Nice play by the Cubs.
So that's going to bring the ball to the 38-yard line. And that was a score-saving tackle right there for sure.
Almost a 40-some-yard run. Nice run by their quarterback and nice saving tackle by Ansley.
So about 3.5 minutes left in this game. 1st and 10 for the Cubs. 2 to the right, 1 split out to the left. Motion now to the left through the backfield. Here's a snap, handoff to the running back, and he's brought down after about a 3-yard gain.
Number 44, Corbin Steinkamp.
So that should bring 2nd down and 7 for the Monett Cubs. Cubs have 2 split out to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in shotgun, running back stand next to him. Now there's motion to the left. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps the ball, running up the middle. Brought down by a wall of Tigers for a gain of about 3.
Initial hit was by T.J. Ansley. Then Quentin Chad came in and cleaned it up.
Bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Cubs.
I was watching our linebackers that time, Kevin, and they did a nice job filling the holes.
So call it 3rd and 3, ball at about the 31-yard line for the Cubs.
They did a nice job reading their key and getting to the ball.
They've got 2 splits to the left, 1 to the right. Motion now to the left, to the right. Handoff to the running. Now it's pitched back to the running back. He's going to have the 1st down and more. Run around the left side. Another good gain for the Cubs. He's going to be brought down at around the 16-yard line.
Hunter Wolf got just enough of him to make him lose his balance and fall down, or he would have scored. Minute 50 left in the game. Your Tigers up 40-0 over the Monett Cubs. Monett Cubs are moving the ball, threatening to score. Once again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors and thank Trey and Thomas for doing the live streaming for us.
So the Cubs have 2 split to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback keeps the ball running up the middle. He looked to pitch, but he ended up tucking the ball and keeping it.
He should have pitched that. That would have been a touchdown.
Yep. He looked at it, hesitated, then kept the ball. And it's only going to be about a 1 to maybe 2-yard gain for the Cubs.
Landon Brandt was out there for the pitch, and he had clean sailing to the end zone if he would have pitched him the ball.
So that's going to bring 2nd down and 8 for Monett. Tiger JV is still trying to keep this shutout alive.
Good experience for our Tigers.
Cubs have 2 split to the left, 2 running backs joining the quarterback in the backfield. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps the ball, breaks a tackle. He pitches it at the very end. I don't know why, but it's going to be a touchdown.
Because he should have pitched it to him to play before. I like that good teamwork right there by the quarterback. This is really great experience for our JVs, especially when they're going to be facing this type of offense when they're playing at home. So give them some good reps to get prepared for Monday night.
So the Cubs are going to go for the extra point kick.
Once again, somebody is not out there on their extra point. That drives you crazy as a coach. Not only one guy, but 2 guys.
I don't know who 45 is, but he's letting them know. His teammates know about it.
That's the running back.
There's a snap. Ball is up, and the kick is good.
Yeah, Diego Baden, he was calling for the kids to get out there, the other players.
So that's going to stop the running clock with 40 seconds left. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
Are you planning to buy a home, but you keep hearing about how tough the housing market is? That's go into the home buying journey until you've made a plan with USA Mortgage. right away. You can reach me at 417-214-9119. Nathan Mayberry, USA Mortgage, NMLS number 256722, Equal Opportunity Lender.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
And we are back, Tigers. The Cubs are kicking off to Lamar. Wobbly kick. It's going to go in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. So I imagine the Tigers are going to be lining up in a victory formation and call this a night. Tiger offense is back out on the field, and everybody is bunching it tight. Quarterback under center. We're going to see
Terrence Williams under center.
We're going to see a kneel. There it is.
Great play call by Coach Luke Hardman with the JV squad.
And that is going to bring an end to this ball game. Your Tigers defeat the Monett Cubs 40-7. Stay tuned for the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show. Here in this break, we'll be adding up some stats, and we'll review the scoreboard around the Big 8, and we will be back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Do you have a leaky roof or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at GabrielRoofing.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See Hayspear.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community. And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar community.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision also does basic to extreme repairs on your everyday driver. If you've had a fender bender or a major crash, Beardy's can put it back just like it was. They work with your insurance too to make sure everything's taken care of. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's BEARDIES, custom with a K and collision.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. You are now listening to the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show. We invite you to come in and speak with us at the agency for all of your home, auto, life insurance, business needs, farm insurance. We can do it all, so come see Kevin, Jill, Lacey, Shelly, Brandon, or David. We'd be happy to help you out with any of your insurance needs. So Trey handed me his phone and got asked and to let everybody know that next week at the tailgate prior to the big Seneca game, the Lady Tiger basketball team will have Chick-fil-A sandwiches, waffle fries, cookies, and a drink for $10, so be sure to get out there early and take advantage of that. So once again, your Tigers have defeated the Monett Cubs and moved to 3-0 on the season. Looks like you're still doing some math, so I'm going to review the scoreboard of the Big 8 and see how everything fell this week. So Marshfield leads Hollister 42-28. Reed Spring, this shows hasn't been updated since halftime, 14-0. Mount Vernon all over Aurora, 31-0. Seneca defeated Cassville 44-0. Looks like Matt County still leads Rogersville 16-0 in the fourth quarter, and Nevada all over the East Newton Patriots 47-19. Don't think there's any huge surprises right there. Everything kind of shook out how at least I assumed that it would.
Yeah, no surprises. I have some final stats for us unofficially. Your Lamar Tigers ended up with 372 yards on the ground. Carson Sturgill had 8 runs for 85 yards. Trent Torbeck on his first varsity start had 15 carries for 131 yards. Logan Kish had 10 carries for 68 yards. Ian Googie had that one nice run of 46 yards and a touchdown. Chase Query had 1 run for 8 yards. Adam Klusman had 1 carry for 16 yards. Eli Googie had 1 carry for a -4. Aiden Sheet had 2 carries for 14. And Cooper Hahn had 1 carry for 8 yards. On the passing side of things, Trent Torbeck went 1 for 4 for 22 yards. And Cooper Hahn went 1 for 2 for 22 yards and a touchdown. On the receiving side of that, Ian Googie had 3 catches for 22 yards, and Chase Query had 1 catch for 22 yards and a touchdown. But, Kevin, I think the most outstanding stat of the night is what our defense did. Once again, our defense showed up, and I have unofficially the Cubs ended up with 159 yards passing and running, and probably – I would say more than half of that was definitely there in the last few minutes of the game.
Yep. So once again, great job by the Tiger defense. Offense did their job as well. In the third phase of the game, special teams took care of business tonight. At the beginning of the game, they had the fake punt that got the first down when they were stalled out. That drive ended in a touchdown for the Tigers. So the Tigers are breaking up. They're huddled down in the end zone. Before we get Coach Bishore up here, let's talk about the Redneck Outdoors play of the game. And I'm going to let you go ahead and just decide which one it is this week.
Boy, that's a tough decision because we had so many great plays of the game. Ian started it off with that 46-yard touchdown run, and then I really liked Logan's touchdown run because he had to break some tackles to get his score. There was just so many nice plays of the game. Even the slant pass that we got for the first down that led to a touchdown, that could definitely be a Redneck play of the game. And so I'm just going to let you choose the Redneck play of the game.
I like the first one that I called the candidate, Ian Googie. He turned on the Jets and he was gone. So I like hard-nosed running, but I also like speed. He had that for sure. We're going to roll with that one this week. And then the Mother Tucker's hit of the game, I think we really kind of spotlighted two. One wasn't even going to be called a tackle. It was a hard hit, but the one that was maybe the best tackle of the night was Dylan Rourke.
Rourke Dillon.
That got that backwards. Yep, Rourke Dillon.
It happens.
Yep.
But I'm going with Mario. I'll take you off the hook on this one. That's one of the best hits we've seen all year.
Again, it wasn't even the ball carrier, but he blew up a play right there.
Those kind of plays, though, make a big difference in the rest of the game.
Yep.
When you meet that running back in the backfield and he's supposed to possibly get the ball and you get smacked like that. So I'm going with Mario.
That's fine. We'll take it.
Mother Tucker hit of the game.
Yep.
Mario Delapino.
So the coaches are still finishing up talking to the team down there.
Actually, Coach Bishore's right behind you.
Oh, is he? He got up here quick. All right. Never mind. Give me just a second. I got to get him hooked up.
He says he's going to give you 3 minutes. tonight.
Normally I have like another hour to have this done with the way these games have been going.
I know. Speeding things up.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Get you guys out of here. Jared, you can have a chair here if you want.
All right, give us just a second. So while he's getting set down, we're now going to switch to the coach's interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Coach's interview, stop in and see what all the buzz is about with mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards, checking, credit cards, so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. So, good game by the Tigers, 3-0, rolling into the meat of the Big 8 schedule now that we're done with the crossover games and take care of business in Monett.
Yep. No, we're very thrilled to get through this week. This week was kind of a week that we knew that if we didn't take care of business early, that it was going to be one that dragged on, and so our older guys kind of took advantage early, especially with a young buck there, Hugh, took advantage of that, brought him underneath his wing and executed, got us through tonight, and got to get to move on to week 4, which is a big game for us. Everyone knows that. That's a game on the schedule that's been circled for a long time, so we're looking forward to that week.
Yeah, for sure. Not only in the Big 8, but I bet there's going to be a lot of eyes across the state.
Mm-hmm.
Hard-nosed teams for both Class 2, Class 3, and just Seneca Indians. Everybody's got to bring it on that game.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a big physical matchup. A lot of great atmosphere. 2 great programs, and of course Seneca's rolling as they are and well coached and got some really solid football players just like they did a year ago. And so yeah, we're up for a challenge and looking forward to it.
So tonight, all 3 phases of the game, in my opinion, may be the best performance between all 3 units. Defense held stout, only allowing the score at the very end of the game with the mainly JV players in there.
Mm-hmm.
Offense rolled all night long, but on special teams, we kept the ball on kickoffs. They hardly had any yardage on returns. On special teams, we had the fake punt, that snapped the ball, got the first down there. What was your thoughts and instincts on going for that one?
Well, to be honest with you, Coach Bailey, actually it was after last week, he came up to me and he said, hey, you need to be the one to run punt team on game day. And I'm like, okay, well, you're the one that's done all the scouting on these punt teams. Wouldn't it make sense that you do it? And he said, no, you need to be doing it. So we practiced it this week, looked at it, and of course I've known all the fakes and everything. And we had Chase back there this week instead of Alex, and instinctually they just came out, and I saw the look that we liked, and I thought, well, let's give them a chance. We definitely wanted that drive to continue. We knew how important that opening drive was, especially with Trent back there at quarterback, for our guys to punch it in the end zone. So, once we saw it, it just kind of happened. I screamed out, what I wanted, and our guys executed big time. And Coach Bailey told me on the way back from the walk, and he's probably right. He goes, that's the big play that sprung us forward there in the first half, was getting that first down and punching that first touchdown in.
Yep, and it was good to see young guy having to step up this week with Trenton coming in under center. Did mighty fine all night long, and then also getting to bring in Cooper Hahn, his first game of the year coming back from injury in the preseason, shaking off the rust. He was throwing beautiful balls all night long when he had those opportunities. Your thoughts there?
Well, we knew coming in that it was going to kind of be quarterback by committee. With Alex being out and Cooper had been out for quite a while, and then also Ian finishing up last week at quarterback. And so we kind of had worked a game plan with all 3 on what we wanted to do. We knew we wanted Trent to take the start and kind of really get around our ones up there and run behind that offensive line and work with our one skill players. And we also knew we wanted to get Ian the ball a few times back at quarterback, drew up some good stuff for him this week. And then Cooper just to get, like you said, shake off the rust. We didn't want his first full-speed snaps to be next week. We wanted him to be this week. So I think we did a good job as a coaching staff of accomplishing that. I think we did a good job of executing each quarterback's strengths, trying to find what they do well. And I got to tip the hat to Trent. He's a guy that I think he's kind of shown timidness running the football in the past, and so tonight it was great getting to see him just working north and south behind that offensive line. And they, like I said, they brought him along and were encouraging him, and he was making some big plays out there. So it was really good to see that going on.
And then we saw some last week and quite a few times tonight when you got in with the 5 to 10 yard line, bringing in the heavy set on the offense and doing the wildcat with Logan Kish, hard-nosed runner right there, find the end zone a couple times for the Tigers.
Yeah, Logan, that's a package we've had for a long time. We try to put some of our biggest, best, just we call it street light, but just our straight nose, hard nose blockers that can just drive block, bull block, and we always put a skill kid back there that is tough nosed, can run north and south, and Logan's done a great job of that this year for us, so he's earned that spot, and we typically in those packages you just need about a couple feet, and so we like our guys up there and love the challenge of trying to get that, and those guys enjoy running on the football field, especially those defensive guys, Rourke and Mario and Trace and Kyler. It's cool experience for them, so they take pride in it. You love seeing guys go on the field and being excited about an offensive package.
Okay, Eric, do you got anything for us?
I have a couple things. We need to get a sponsor and have the coaches play the game, because we didn't even talk about that fake punt for the first down. That could have definitely been the redneck play of the game. And then a couple other things. Talking about Trent, early on in the game, Trent was kind of hesitant when he was going forward, and then as the game continued, he was bulldozing and getting there, so I really liked what you commented on that. And he ended up with 131 yards for his first varsity game.
That's pretty dang special there for a kid that, like you said, I think Trent, running the football has never been his strong suit, but he's kind of grown into it. He's played our scout team quarterback this year, and he's starting to learn how to be physical running the football, and getting to see him get comfortable there at the end, just running north and south, making one-cut runs, not thinking or dancing too much, just getting vertical and hitting the hole. And like I said, our guys up front did a fantastic job tonight of communicating and getting seams opened up. And so, yeah, very, very special for that young man, Trent, to get the game that he had, and couldn't be more proud of him. It's always cool when you get to see a young guy come in for his first opportunity and have that much success, especially a guy that's put in so much work on the scout team. He's playing scout team quarterback against our defense. That never gets talked about, is how well our defense has played this year, only giving up with the ones, really only one touchdown against Marshfield, and that's due to those scout team guys, and Trent's a big piece of that. Very, very pleased with them, and definitely want to go give those guys a shout out.
One thing we were really proud about Trent was he fumbled the ball, and then he came back in. He didn't let that fumble bother him, and the next run he had was for 8 yards, and that was a big run.
Yeah.
And we always talk about as coaches that play is over, forget about it, on to the next play. And so I was really proud of him, and we were proud of him for coming back in. Hey, I fumbled the ball, came back in, and then just did an excellent job. Then speaking of the defense, that's the other thing that I want to comment on. Unofficially, I had Monett for 159 total yards, and that was passing and running. And a good chunk of that, about 60-some yards of that, was on the final play when we basically had our JV in there. So our defense is just playing outstanding, and like you said, they're not giving up points.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, you got a big shout-out to Coach Wilk and the defensive staff, Coach Long, Coach Bailey. They're doing a fantastic job. And, what's cool about the defense is we have a lot of new faces there, too. I mean, we bring back our whole defensive line and, our all-state Mike linebacker and Kyler, but you got a bunch of new faces out there. Eli Googie, Riddick Gordon, tonight, Ori Jones. That was another kid that, his first start out there. We had a guy on each side of the ball getting his first start, and it was very cool to get to see those guys step in and have success, make plays, and that's huge for our program to get those guys to see their opportunity. And it shows those young guys down the sideline that, your number can be called at any moment. And when your number's called, are you going to step up and make a play, or are you going to not be ready for your time? You got to work while you wait. And both those guys, Ori Jones and Trent Torbeck, are great examples of that. And I hope those young guys are on the sideline and are paying attention, because at any point that could be them, that could be next year, that could be in 3 years. A guy like Riddick Gordon has waited 4 years for his opportunity, and he's taken full advantage of it, playing our Sam linebacker. And that's the reason why the program continues on, is guys like that are examples that these young guys can look up to and say, hey, listen, if I put 4 years of work in, I'm going to be a varsity level football player. And when my chance is given, I'm gonna take advantage of it. And so it's a great learning experience, and we can go back to our young guys and say, hey, this is how it's done, and that's why it continues. That's why it continues on.
It doesn't hurt for your defensive ends that you have.
Oh
also.
no, yeah. When you bring back varsity level players that have especially a whole unit like the defensive line, that makes things a lot easier.
Well, congratulations on a big win here at Monett, and I'll turn it back over to Kevin.
Yep, great win. It's always fun to win at Burl Fowler Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good atmosphere that's always at this game. And everybody in Tiger Nation is going to be looking forward to next week. So it's going to be fun to fill up Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. It's going to be a great atmosphere for high school football in Southwest Missouri. And we will see you there.
Yep, absolutely, guys. Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you. Have a good evening.
Yep.
Folks, you've been listening to the Community National Bank and Trust Coaches Interview. Stop in and see what all the buzz is about. With mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking, and credit cards, and so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. This wraps up the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show. We're going to call it an evening here from Monett. Your Tigers take care of business, and we will see you next week in Lamar as your Tigers take on the Seneca Indians. Have a great evening.